Hello.
They are
Yes.
joined. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abhi,
ठीक है.
yes,
I think then we should start
but
without further
Okay.
delay then. What do you
Yes,
feel?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will. I will just check with Payal madam because Payal madam was checking about the YouTube link.
I know.
The link was
yes.
yeah. But that's
Correct.
hello. Vinita ma'am gave us 2
Hello, Somani sir. Hello, Lahoti sir.
Hello. Hello,
Good evening.
madam. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, good evening.
Good evening,
Namaste.
sir.
minutes. Okay.
so Mani sir, just give us 2 minutes.
Okay.
Madam is working on the YouTube link. We will be going
Acha.
live now. Yeah.
Acha. Lavati sir, I'm just working on the agenda. What you have
Yes,
asked me to do. So करके मैं
Yes,
आज
sir.
भेजता हूँ आपको. Just
yes,
finalizing
sir.
it now.
But we are waiting for that. Yes.
Yes. There were some corrections actually into it. So आज क्या है? We have a lot of activities happening in the campus. So I'm
Yes.
just running here and there from university to office to other thing, you know. So
Yes, just this occasion, sir. Just you can within 1 minute, you can just talk about my Apticon.
I have noted my point. I'm going to say this, no doubt. We will not keep any stone unturned wherever
Yes,
we get
sir.
an opportunity to talk about my Apticon.
Yes, and we are in the guidance of Burande sir here.
Yeah,
Definitely we
today
get-
we have our mentor of capacity building forum.
Yes,
Sir.
yes.
None other than sir will be more happy rather, you know, always encouraging, motivating. Any problem she's facing into that, madam?
I will check, sir. She said 2 minutes. Just a minute. Actually, there must be. That's why she is getting late. So
Otherwise,
it's better not to call right now because then.
then you will wait for 2 minutes.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
It's all
Good afternoon, ma'am.
wanted to actually go live. There was some technical glitch, but it's all sorted now. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are
Yes,
audible,
ma'am.
Vinita
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
हाँ.
Yeah.
Vinita
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
हाँ.
And should we wait for 5 minutes or should we start?
No, already we have
No.
waited.
Okay.
We will start,
Let's
madam. You can start.
So, distinguished guest of honor, Dr. Mahesh Burande, sir, Director of IPO Pune, APTI National President, Dr. Mendeley, sir, APTI-Maharashtra President, Dr. Rakesh Somani, sir, Vice President, Dr. Swarup Lahati, Vice President, there are 2 Vice Presidents, Dr. Swarup Lahati and Dr. Shirish Jain, our Secretary, Dr. Vivek Vedasani, all the esteemed members of APTI National and APTI State authorities, respected colleagues and participants. I, Dr. Payal Dande, on behalf of APTI Maharashtra Women's Forum and Capacity Building Forum, extend a very warm welcome to all of you as we commence the 4th session of this FDP, which is based on the theme Empowering Academic Research, a workshop on referencing and research writing. We are proud to have successfully conducted 3 consecutive sessions. The first workshop was on referencing and literature search that was conducted by Dr. Vasumati Sriganesh on November 16, 2024. Was on mastering the art of research paper writing right from the draft up to publication, which was conducted by Dr. Jayaprakash Samshetty on November 23, 2024. The third session was delivered by the eminent speaker Dr. Vandana Patravale ma'am, who focused on the funding opportunities and writing strategies for research proposal on November 24. And today we are very happy to have two eminent speakers with us, Dr. Mayank Sharma and Dr. Praveen Kumar Dr. Praveen Kumar, who is going to help us to learn two important tools for referencing. One is Mendeley and the other is EndNote. So before we start today's session, I would request our APTI-Maharashtra President, Dr. Rakesh Somani, to address the gathering.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Hope I'm audible to all of you. Yeah, so warm good afternoon to one and all present on this platform today. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome our Guru, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, who is the guest of honor in today's program. We all know Burande sir, and we are eager to hear him on this platform today. A couple of things I would like to say about the APTI-Maharashtra Women Forum. We, as rightly said by Payal madam, that there were four sessions. Today is the last session of the particular activity, and four speakers, and importantly, four ladies who handled these entire activities under the leadership of Dr. Payal Dande, Dr. Vinita Khandilkar, Dr. Lovina Jain, and very recently inducted our EC member from Pune, Dr. Vidya Bhusari. So I'm really happy to share that these four ladies have very, seriously and sincerely have done this activity under the APTI Women Forum. And I'm satisfied as a president that this activity has been quite successful. Lot of feedback is, we are getting about it. So dear friends, dear colleagues who are watching this particular program and attending since last 3 sessions, APTI Maharashtra is committed for the betterment of pharmacy profession and the pharmacy fraternity in the state of Maharashtra under the able guidance of all our stalwarts at the central as well as at the state. I welcome my colleague, Dr. Swarup Lahoti, who is a vice president. I must make a mention here that Maharashtra APTI is organizing its very first Maha-APTICon on 15th February 2025 at Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. I repeat, I request all of you to block this date in your calendar. It is 15th February 2025 at Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, formerly known as Aurangabad. We would like to see all of you there. Let us have good deliberations and let us make this Maha-APTICon a very unique event of its own kind. With this, I once again congratulate the entire Women Forum and look forward that such kind of activities will be done in future. And as a team of Maharashtra State, we will always be supporting all of you. And also thank the entire teaching fraternity who are attending this program today and look forward such kind of participation in future too. Once again, thankful to Professor Mahesh Burande sir for accepting our invitation. And since Burande sir is a mentor of Capacity Building Forum, we felt that we would seek his blessings and guidance for this particular event, which is a concluding event today. Thank you so much, sir, once again for having you here. And over to you, ma'am. Payal, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for always motivating us and supporting us with your help and guidance. I now request Dr. Vinita Khandilkar ma'am to kindly introduce our guest of honor.
Thank you, ma'am. So good afternoon, everyone. Respected Dr. Burande sir, guest of honor for today's function, Dr. Rakesh Somani, President APTI Maharashtra State, Dr. Mayank Sharma and Dr. Praveen Loharkar, our resource person for today's session, office bearers APTI Maharashtra State, organizing committee members, Dr. Payal Dande madam, Dr. Lovina madam, and Dr. Vidya Bhusari madam, and all the energetic and enthusiastic participants. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the concluding session of the workshop series, Empowering Academic Research, a workshop series on referencing and research writing, organized by the Women's Forum and Capacity Building Forum of APTI-Maharashtra State. This series has aimed to equip educators and researchers with innovative methodologies and best practices in academic referencing and research writing. Today, we are immensely honored to have our guest of honor, Dr. Mahesh Burande, an esteemed academician, visionary leader, and an inspiration to many in the pharmaceutical field. Dr. Burande is the director and chairman of the Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, IPER Pune, and he also leads ADBIS Pharma Consultancy Group. Additionally, he holds the position of Director at Pharma Sciences, JSPM University, and serves as a mentor for the APTI Maharashtra State. Dr. Burande has been recognized globally for his remarkable contributions to pharmaceutical education and practice. Some of his notable accolades include National Pharmacy Teacher Award for his outstanding contribution to the academic world, Lifetime Achievement Award for his unparalleled service to the pharmaceutical profession, recognition by World Health Organization, WHO, for his significant efforts in advancing pharmaceutical sciences and regulatory practices. Beyond his accolades, Dr. Burande sir is a sought-after mentor and speaker with vast experience in training programs covering CGMP, GPP, GCP, validation processes, and clinical research. He has spearheaded workshops on leadership, quality improvement, and team building, making a profound impact on academic and industrial excellence. Dr. Burande lives by the inspiring tagline, "Live, Laugh, and Learn," which reflects his passion for life, his ability to inspire joy, and his commitment to lifelong learning. On a personal note, it is truly a proud moment for me to welcome Dr. Burande sir today, as I had the privilege of being his student. His words of wisdom and mentorship have deeply motivated and shaped my journey in pharmaceutical education and research. His presence today is not just an honor for all of us, but also an incredibly inspiring moment personally for me. So I welcome, without wasting time, I welcome you, sir, and thank you for accepting our invitation. And over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Vinita, for giving my short introduction. But I always feel that whatever I have done is the past, and whatever I am going to do today and tomorrow will make the difference in the young generation pharmacist. I congratulate Maharashtra State Branch, President Dr. Rakesh Somani, a very active personality, what I have seen, and involved with the profession and leading from the front for the Maharashtra State Branch. Equally supporting him, Dr. Swarup Lahoti from Aurangabad, and now he has taken the lead in organizing the first Maha-APTI-Con. So I congratulate Dr. Swarup for taking this very big decision and inviting all of us at Aurangabad. We'll definitely will come there and contribute in a big way to make the difference. Dr. Shirish Jain is also from, I think, Buldhana. He is also a very good member of your team, actively involved with his college and the profession, which I really admire. I really admire the Women's Forum of Maharashtra APTI because I have seen that a lot of activities which you are doing, which is contributing to the teacher, not only in the cities, but in the remote places where the pharmacy colleges are there. Earlier, we were actually, some of us or some of the people making the spelling of pharmacy FAR-MACY, and we were laughing at that it is not FAR-MACY, it is PHAR-MACY. But literally today, if you actually drive yourself, you will find the pharmacy colleges in many farms and on many roads, which really inspires me that the students are coming from the interior places and wanted to become a pharmacist. And that's why our role is to make them competent. Our role is to make them the leader in the pharmacy profession. And for that, I think Maharashtra APTI, Women's Forum, Capacity Building Forum, all these actually forums on the platforms are really contributing very well. And I'm really proud of Maharashtra APTI in this case, that a lot of activities which they are doing and people are participating. I have been told that more than 200 participants are there for this faculty development program. I think they may join because some exams are going on, or maybe there's some personal work is there, but the figure is already touched to 93, suggests that I think this forum is really contributing in big way. I also heard that big speakers from the research and development, they earlier conducted this program. And today happy to know that Dr. Mayank and Dr. Praveen is going to actually contribute for you. And with practical hand, they are going to demonstrate many things that will really work. So overall, I'm really happy for this capacity building forum. And no doubt you are saying me as a mentor, but I'm also amongst you, wanted to learn more and more. And every time the life is giving you the opportunity to learn more. Learning is a continuous process. And I think this FDP program will actually contribute on this line. The topic, I think it is the research which you are talking today. And when we talk about the research, I think the 4 ingredients we always emphasize in the pharmaceutical profession and the industry. One is the quality, second is the safety, third is the productivity, and the fourth is today innovation and research. Why fourth is innovation and research? Because in 2030, we are planning to actually, or we are having a mission to make India as a pharma superpower. And to make India pharma superpower, I think a lot of research and development work which we have to do so that innovation and creativity will be the part of the pharmaceutical profession. Today, USA is leading in that area because USA research team or research contribution is tremendous. Patented drugs which they are contributing, it is tremendous. And I think from 2005 after the GATT, many pharmaceutical industries are also contributing in a big way in India because that has become the mandatory that once you have the patented drug, I think 20 years, nobody can come out and market that product. After 20 years, the patent will be over and off-patented product will be available for the other companies in that case, where also India is contributing in big way by actually appealing as well as submitting their applications for the off-patented drug. But this research, maybe I think for the basic research where the foundation should be laid amongst the teacher so that such teachers will actually contribute to the student during MPharm and PhD work. So I'm really proud that such type of actually activity which Maharashtra APTI is doing. 8.4% is the industries putting in the research out of total sales. And total sales which we have achieved, I think in 2024 is coming to 3 lakhs crores. And we are planning to become superpower. And that time the total sales of India is likely to go to 10 lakhs crores. So can you imagine a lot of funds industry is putting, and when industry is putting the funds, they are also looking out for support from the pharmacy educational institute. Today I was watching the match and I was very happy to watch the match because the advertisement of Adelaide University is there. First time I saw the university is advertising during I think the test matches, shows that the capacity of universities are building. We have seen in Corona, the Oxford University actually combined with AstraZeneca and the serum has launched the Covishield. So university's contribution, university teachers' contribution, professors' contribution is also immense, not only in actually Oxford University, but you take the example of US universities in that case, the contribution is much. And I think such type of forum will inspire the young teachers to think on that line and contribute in a big way. I congratulate all the team, Dr. Payal, Dr. Vidya, Mrs. Lavina, Dr. Vinita, my student, and all the women forum as well as the APTI for actually starting such activity. मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ कि हर टीचर को मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ कि कर खुद को तू इतना बुलंद कि एवरी फार्मा इंडस्ट्री आके आपके कॉलेज में आपको मिले और पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है, what you wanted to contribute. I think this forum will lead from that front and inspire the young generation to become a good scientist, a good researcher. And research is the future as far as anything is considered. And in pharma, it is proven. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. And all the best for Dr. Mayank and Dr. Praveen. I think you can contribute in a big way. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Yeah.
About today's session, the series has been very meticulously planned, specifically for the pharmaceutical academicians, research scholars, as well as the postgraduate students, for enhancing their referencing skills, which is very vital for research writing as well as for writing the research proposals. So, without a further ado, I would request Dr. Lavina ma'am to kindly introduce our first speaker.
Thank you, Payal ma'am. A very good evening to one and all present here. I, Professor Lavina Jain, am honored to welcome Dr. Mayank Sharma sir, an accomplished academic and researcher, as an expert speaker on the topic Overview of EndNote Essentials, Simplifying Referencing for Academic Research. Dr. Mayank Sharma is currently serving as an assistant professor at SVKM's NMIMS deemed to be University School of Pharmacy and Technology Management, Shirpur campus. With over 14 years of academic and research experience and expertise in pharmaceutics, his work focuses on novel drug delivery systems, including nanomedicine, liposomes, bioavailability enhancement, and RNA targeting therapeutics. Dr. Sharma has authored over 50 plus publications in reputed national and international journals with recent contributions to the top journals on nanocarrier-based drug delivery and gene delivery strategies, and holds several national and international patents in the field of pharmaceutical innovations. Sir has been honored with SAP Excellence Award from IIT Mumbai for ICT in Education and NMIMS Teaching Excellence Award in 2024. Dr. Sharma has successfully completed a funded project on nanotechnology-based dosage form development supported by MP Council of Science and Technology and Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya Indore, and is also an active member of IPA and APTI. We are privileged to have Dr. Mayank Sharma sir with us for sharing his invaluable insight expertise to empower our academic researchers in their journey of excellence. Thank you, sir. Now, I would request Dr. Mayank Sharma sir to address the forum.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Lavina ma'am, for such a nice introduction. Thanks to APTI Forum for invitation. Thanks to Payal ma'am, thanks to Vinita ma'am, and special thanks to Burande sir for sharing his vision. So today I'll be talking about the reference management softwares, and I'll be just sharing the PowerPoint and then we'll carry on. Just a minute. Hope my screen is visible to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it full screen?
No.
Okay, just a minute. Okay. Now it is a full screen, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll start with the basic things. What we have is like, you know, all that reference management is one of the very crucial things when we come into the academic writing or research paper writing, and it is always a cumbersome thing to manage how we are doing, what we are writing and how we are citing up and how we are writing these references. It is always a difficult task. So we'll start this with the EndNote that I'm going to carry on. So first we have a basic description. What is a reference management software? So these softwares that stores the database of bibliographic records and produces bibliographic citation references or those. Just a minute. Okay. Is it full screen now?
Yes, sir, it is full screen.
Okay.
I'm able to see the full screen.
Okay. So these reference management softwares makes our work very easy. Earlier, many of you have known that when we are dealing these references in a manual way, it was very difficult to manage the references. even the duplicated references, what references we're doing, what are the different formats. And moreover, the most difficult task is once you have a rejection from one journal and then you want this manuscript to be in another journal, and it becomes very difficult to manage the references in one format to another format. You know that n number of journals are there, and all the journals have a different manuscript style and different references style. So it was very difficult, and with the reference management softwares, it becomes very easy to manage with just a click. All the references are organized. We can cite references. There is no duplication. Okay, so these all what basically the function these reference management softwares do. Now, why we want to do the referencing? That part comes is why do we want to do the references? We are making a manuscript. Why we want a reference? So basically, it is required for our academic integrity. Like accurate referencing is very essential for giving credits to the original authors and avoid any kind of plagiarism issues. You know that these days plagiarism issues are so much coming up. So it is one of the way of dealing it, giving a right credit to the right person who has done that work, who has done that person. Whatever the research, whatever the review things they have done, and that has to be given a due credit. Then there is a building credibility. Proper citations enhance your arguments and demonstrate the depth of your research. When we have certain things to compare, we have certain things to be compared with already published work, it becomes an argument, and there is a strong way of representing our work. Then there comes is a reader guidance. When we want somebody to locate the original source, somebody has done original work, somebody has invented certain kind of things. So by giving those citations, we can actually give the credits, and the reader can actually know that what person has done and what the things are. And it is also crucial to acknowledge the source of your writing in your project, thesis, dissertations, paper, books, chapters, etc. This enables the referees, reviewers, and even the examiners in like many universities, plagiarism and citation. You need to cite the work what you have done. Certain assignments have been given, and that needs to be given a proper citation. And also plagiarism is an issue. So examiners do check what quality of work you have done. So it verifies your work, it checks the accuracy of your content, understand which source of information have you utilized. Is it a standard content? Is it a book? Is it a certain thesis? It is a certain website? Whatever things you have taken, that has to be understood. Then it ensures the information presented in an authenticated way and not in a fabricated patterns. Okay, so this is the reason why we do references in academic writing, and it is very important to do this. Now, another point comes is citations. What exactly are citations are? Many times students specifically, or those who are in masters or in PhD get confused. What is a citation? How do we cite, sir? What is to be cited? Reference and reference citation is a different work. So in this context, citation simply means giving clear and proper credit where it is due. Whatever a certain person has done, some work has been invented, some phenomena has been invented by a certain person, that has to be credited, and he has to be given a due credit for that. So proper citation involves clearly indicating the author, title, the publication information for the source you use, where they are print, online, broadcast, or interview-based text, including bibliographies, work cited, or reference sections, specifying which word and ideas come from which sources. Like certainly we have certain quotations we do to which person has said that quotes, that has to be cited. So identifying when your transition is from own words and ideas to those of the another, examples by including the resource of writer's name, what kind of work they have done. This is what the citation means. Now, these are the certain tools that has been used for the reference management. Okay, many of the tools you might have not seen or somewhere, but these are the different versions. Some are for social writing, some are for language work, some are for science writing. So basically, these all are the reference management softwares. Then we come free reference management software. This is the list of softwares where the free sources are there. Okay. today we are discussing about these free sources. Definitely comes with certain limitations also. They have certain limitations, certain kind of inconvenience that has been faced. So today we are discussing about the EndNote first. So what EndNote is? EndNote is a commercial reference management software package used for managing bibliographies, references, when writing essays, reports, and articles. Basically, it has been used in widely, but in science, it has been mostly used. Okay, so this is basically EndNote. So EndNote, right now, it has been like after invention, it belongs to many of the companies, but right now it has been finally owned by the Clarivate Analytica. Earlier, it was Clarivate Analytica. Right now, it is only Clarivate. Okay, so right now the owner is Clarivate, and they are the only managers of this software right now with them. Okay, now what EndNote can do, what are the functions of these EndNote? So first is making a library, making a reference library. It is a centralized hub to store all your references, notes, and attachments, PDFs. It can have notes also along with the PDF. Then it can search and import, like search academic databases directly from EndNote and import citations instantly. There is one more important function that we call that as CWYW, that is cite while you write. Whenever you are writing, it is having an integration with the references you are doing and the citations you are doing. So it automatically generates in-text citations and bibliographies in the Word. This is one of the key function. And then another term is bibliography formatting. So it supports hundreds of citation styles like APA, MLA, and Vancouver's. Okay, when I say hundreds, these are not hundreds, these are 6,000 right now. So it has more than 6,000 citation styles that can be formatted, that can be cited, and that can be done according to the by the EndNotes that I'll be demonstrating further. Then what is the flow chart? This is the flow chart, how it works up. So first is when it's a basic information. We search and save certain references. It may be from the PubMed, it may be from the Web of Science. We need to import those references to the EndNote software. Then after it comes in EndNote, there is a library. It is called as organization, importing organization, and then exporting it to the Word where we are writing in a manuscript or somewhere. Okay, there are different styles. There can be a JMA style, there can be a Vancouver style, there can be other citation styles also that can be used. So in hands-on activity, we will be doing how we add the references. We will be organizing the references, and I'll be showing you how to cite while you write type of function also according to the EndNote what we do. Okay, so how to install? The basic thing is how we install this software. It is just like another software, but this special attention to be there. This EndNote is not a free software. It is a premium version. It also don't follow the freemium kind of. There is a word called freemium. Certain functions are free and certain are paid, so it is a freemium. So it's not also a freemium, it is all paid software. Either it is available by paying at the personal level or also by the institutional provider. Many of the institutions do have access to this, and they provide this software to install to their computers and all. So there are only two ways, either by paying for the self for personal use, or for the institutional use it can be used. Okay, but the functionality with other, when we compare, is much more easier, much more accurate, and much more reliable. Okay, so installation is very easy. Just like we follow the standard installation procedures we follow in any of the software. It is a licensed version. We need to enter the activation key, and the important thing is we need to avoid the cracked softwares on any data security and compliance purposes. Okay, because they might not be safe, and they might have the spams and all things. Okay, so next, after installation, a point comes as creation of account. When you have a paid version, you can either make a account on web version. Basically, EndNote have two versions. First is a software version, and another is a web version. Okay, so software version is in desktop. It stores information locally, and when we are talking about the web version stores information wherever you go. Just click of your username and password, you are able to access all the libraries, all the whatever the references you have kept, and everything is available on that version. Okay, so creation of account. Then after that we come these are the 5 important steps. Okay, so first step is install, that we have already discussed. Then there is a point that we need to create an EndNote library. Okay, just I'll be giving you a hands-on along with that in few minutes. Just we will finish the basic introduction. Then the collection and import of the references, from where we collect these information. This information, like I'm talking about the science writing, I'm talking about the academic writing, that includes dissertation, that includes thesis, that includes research papers, that includes the academic essays. So all these information are basically taken from the research papers. So those research papers are available on the Science Direct, those research papers are available on the PubMed, those research papers are available on the Medline, those research papers are even available on the Scopus. So from there we can import the citations, we can make our library. Then the next function is what I am saying, insert the citations into the Word, where we are using that place we have to cite which line we have taken from which place, that has to be done. So insert a citation in the words, that we called as CWIW tool. And then the last function that we have is a change in citation style. When we get certain rejections or certain journals that this is not our citation style, or this is not a referencing style that you have done, so we can easily transform those citations to one and another. This is the flow step. These 5 steps we need to follow when we are working out. Now, first thing comes is how to create an EndNote library. So this is a function. Can I show along with the hands-on with also this with?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This time I'll be sharing my entire screen. Okay. The first step is create an EndNote library. How we create this EndNote library is like this is the interface of the EndNote. This is interface. So here, when we talk about certain things are there. Here we see is this part. This part is visible. This library section, library all references. This is the part. Okay. Here you have all references that we can have. Okay. Then we have recently added references. Then we have unfiled references. This is the trash. There are groups. I'll be making you understand one by one. Here on the top you have file function. There are the file function. So first step, when we want to create a new library, we need to go for a file and then we need to open a new. So here it will create a new library. This will always be by default going to be created at the document section of your computer, your PC. Here you have an EndNote file. So here always the name will be my EndNote library. So that can be changed as per the requirement, like what we have done, like whatever the papers. Here you can see I've worked on certain nanofiber base, so there is a library for nanofibers. We have worked in for even for this tutorial also we have added. So we can change the name EndNote library for FDP. Okay. So this is how we save the name. Now here, this is, you can see here, EndNote X9, there comes as EndNote library for FDP. Now this is the main document where we will be working and we will be going to see the references, how these references can be done. Okay, so this is the first part. Step 2, that is to create the EndNote library. Okay, so first we need to open the EndNote, where we need to click the new, and the new library is open, file name, and click to save. The next thing comes is this is the interface that I have always also discussed. Left side displays the referencing groups folders for organizing the library. This left side. Okay, so this is the referencing groups, organize the library. There are many groups, there are online searches, there are full text findings that can be done. So this is the interface part. Then there is a central pane, that central panel. Here your references will appear. The references will appear according to author, year, title, the journal types, which journal it is in, when you have updated and what kind of references those are. Then there is a right pane. It provides a detailed information about the selected references. So when we are going to select a reference from here, I'll be just showing you. So this pane will show about the detailed information, who is the author. Even we can edit the references from here. Okay, so this is the first step, making a new EndNote library. Then we comes as a interface. These are the 4 ways by which we can collect the references. So one by one we will be seeing about it. The method 1 is search from the database and export PubMed citations. Okay, second is search from the PubMed directly, and third is manually entering the references, and fourth is a EndNote clicks time. Okay, so first search in the database and export the citations. Okay, so here you have certain amount of database that you can see. Okay, this is the online search you can see. So here if you choose PubMed, okay, so it will be connecting you with the PubMed. If you are collecting, saying like you need to have these references from Web of Science, so it can even connect directly. You don't need to go for any of the browser. This software itself have this facility to search the references and inside itself only. Okay, so when we are going for online search, there is Library of Congress, that is means not useful for us. PubMed is useful for us. Web of Science is useful for us. Then we go for the more function. These all are the available library catalogs. Okay, certain university catalogs are also available. You can directly choose the one, and it will be enabling, it will be connecting directly to MIT. Like see here, there is a university, MIT University. So if we choose this MIT, it will be directly connecting to library of Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and whatever the sources, whatever the research papers that are in the name of MIT or that are openly available from that we can choose, and we can collect in our references. Okay, so right now we can choose the PubMed. This is the search panel where you can search up. So like this is the author's name. Like I want to search for certain titles, so we can choose titles. Now I have a word called nanomedicine. Nanomedicine. So it will be searching whatever the words are available in the nanomedicine, and it will be showing records. So right now in PubMed, just plainly on the nanomedicine, it is showing records of 3642 records. If I'm saying okay, it will be connecting with me, and it will be showing the references out here. See, like this, like this. It will be updated automatically, the number of references it has shown. Any of the references you want to use directly, that is now available with you in your library. Okay, so it has been exported in nanomedicine. You have certain another word like phytoconstituent. So even phytoconstituent can be searched from directly from here, but it will be searching from PubMed only. If you want to go for Web of Science, it will be then searching from Web of Science. So right now it has taken 260, 280, and 3000. It will be continuously taking. It is adding, and with due course of time, the number of references it has showed, it will be adding to this. Okay, now. This is the first one by searching. So online search, these are the options that is available. There are many options that you can choose, and you can have wherever you want, which like WorldCat is there, whatever the accessible you want it. Okay. Now the second method is search from PubMed directly in EndNote, and we can even go for the PubMed's website. See. I'll be going to PubMed website. PubMed. Okay. Now, from here also I can choose the references whichever we want. Like I'll be showing again with nanomedicine. So it will be giving me the search for nanomedicine, all the papers that is available with the nanomedicine. See, these are right now it is showing 52,732 results in here. Okay, so whatever is relevant, there is a search criteria also. I want publication date of last 1 year, last 5 years. Generally, while writing review, we go for last 5-year references, so we can choose only last 5 years. So it is showing from 2019 to 25. Now, even I can customize along with which kind of things we need. I'll be needing a books and documents. I'll be needing clinical trial data. I'll be needing, like, just say that I only need review articles. Now, this will be only showing the review articles to us. It is something 7,006 results on the PubMed for the term nanomedicine for last 5 years. Okay, only plain term nanomedicine. Now, like we want to cite for, we want these all to be added in our library. So 1, 2, 3. Now I think this ocular is more thing. Whatever, out of this 7,000, whichever is suitable to me, just I'll go and click on that, and all these will be exported to me. How it will be exported? On the above top pane, you can see 3-4 things are there. First is email. Save. Then there is email. Then there is send to. We need to go for send to option. Just as we click and open send to option, there will be last term that is called as citation manager. So when I'm clicking at the citation manager, this kind of things will be coming. So it will say create a file for external citation management software. So this is EndNote. EndNote is an external citation manager for this. So right now I have selected 7 references. This will be showing only 7 references in there. And here it has to be a create file. If more than 7, like one more reference I'll add, it will show 8. Okay. So then we click to the create file. A file will be created. This sort of file. Okay, PubMed's file, this is the file will be created. When I'm clicking to this file like this, just we need to open whatever the references we have saved has to be open. Okay, so I'm opening, it will be open. These all 8 references that I have right now selected or chosen has been exported to my library from here. Okay, is it visible? Is it audible properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
With the author's name, with the years, with the title, with the journal, and last updated date, like today I have updated, and what kind of article it is. Right now, we'll also discuss how we can edit a reference. Like I was saying that this pane shows the detail about the any of the references that you have. Okay. So this is first reference we have chosen. This is the pane where we can see each detail. What are the author's name, which year this was published? So this was published in 2019. Title was this. Okay, then journal is Molecule, volume is 25. Each and every information what you want will be here, and what is relevant for making a citation that will be available here on this pane only. Okay, journal name, any alternate name to the journal, molecules, Basel, Switzerland, what is the ISSN, what is the DOI number. Here the keywords are also there. Here you will see the abstract is also available. Okay, and if certain articles are freely available with their PDF, so it will also have an attached PDF to this one also. Okay, so PDF can be attached for your information. After maybe a 6 month, maybe sometime you will be need to use this. So in a 6 month, if you are using it, you have a PDF also where you can access any of the information that is available. So this is one of the way. Another way, when we choose, right now I'm saying I don't want to choose so many articles. Certain articles are there that directly is available. Okay, like one of this article I'm choosing. How I'll be making a reference of this, I'll be searching it on the Google. Just when I'm searching on the Google, PubMed site will come. Okay, this is a PubMed site, and here two options are available when you want to make a reference of this in a EndNote, when you want to add this into the library. Okay, so just either you need to go for send to option. Here citation manager option is there. If you do that, create a file, so the reference file will be created. Okay, this is for the single article. One more thing, one more way, this is on this pattern. This is action here is a cite option. When you cite, this is available easily. You need to download .nbib file. Okay, it is available, and this will be stored out here. Okay, so either directly from the PubMed, certainly we don't go for the bulk articles adding. We go for single article that is using. So by singly typing the name of each article in the Google and then searching them, then receiving their references in this way is one of the best patterns. Okay, even if you want to go for same article in their journal also, there is available this option. Each and every journal have citation option, so from that also you can have it. But make sure whenever you are doing either you need to follow a uniform style. Uniform style means either from the journal website, like this is one of the journal article we have. So this also have a citation. Here is a word called cite. When you are citing, there are 3-4 patterns by which you can do. BibTeX is there, that is bibliography style. Okay, it is basically for the LaTeX based article. This is a research repository style. So either RIS style also can be exported, or BibTeX also can be exported, or even certain time EndNote directly comes, EndNote style. So you can do that. Like right now I am exporting the RIS file. Okay, once the file has been downloaded to your system, you need to open that file. That is mandatorily. When you open it, it will directly come to your right now what is your present library. There are a number of libraries we can make. Okay, and it will even show the imported references from here. Okay, so this is the right now imported references. These are the references we have added from the other sources, recently added. Okay, and these all references will be easily visible to you all. Okay, now the another method we called is the EndNote click method and a manual method. In manual method also there is a choice. Like see, when you want any articles to be added, there is a manual method also. Okay, so manually also you can add it. Here it comes as an option, add. Okay, this is by which we can add it.
Participants are requested to keep their audio on mute. All the participants, kindly. Thank you.
Okay, so this is how you can manually add. Once you go to the EndNote software, here the author names, you need to choose the type of thing. This is the journal article. You can even have a different type, a manuscript that is not published or available online can be chosen. It can be online databases. It can be certain patent databases, all the things, but here you need to fill all the entries manually which you have. This is certainly useful for certain journals whose citations style is not available easily, or citation file is not available. So we need to add those manually. Okay, so this is a manual pattern by which we can add the references. Okay, this is the third manner. Fourth is a manner. This is called as EndNote click. Okay, EndNote click is a plugin. Okay, just I'll be showing this plugin is available for all the browsers. Right now we are using Chrome, so this kind of plugin comes up. This is called as EndNote click. Okay, once you install this one, this will be in your system, and this is having a Google search bar. Here you can search any of the articles you want, like a nanomedicine term, nanomedicine term we are choosing. It will be showing all the articles that is related to nanomedicine. In such a way, it will directly integrate with the Google Scholar, and it will search the nanomedicine term, and what all papers are available, that will be visible to you. Now, if you want this certain, like first article you want to add in your library, there is a term called cite. Okay, so once you're citing, this kind of pane will be opening here. BibTeX, EndNote, reference manager or reference work. These are the 4 type of files it is having. So just simply go for the EndNote file. It will be showing the, it will be downloading the EndNote file from the Google Scholar. Okay, but make sure whichever source you are using to import a citations or import a reference, that has to be uniform, either from the PubMed, either from the NCBI, either from the papers directly, or from the Google Scholar, because the information when you are writing a references, when you will be citing these all, the references will have a different information, because generally the papers, research paper have much more comprehensive information like this paper. This have all the information that is available, so it will be showing more information in a reference pattern when you are adding a bibliography. Okay, and when you are going for this, here the limited information is available, so limited information will only be displayed on there. Okay, so make sure that reference style what you're using should be uniform. Okay, so these are the 4 ways by which we can add the citations. First ways, these are the all collecting of the references. Okay, so first method we have discussed, second method we have discussed from PubMed directly, then manually, and then by using the EndNote plugin. So plugin needs to be installed, but one thing I want to discuss, EndNote plugin is only available for the paid versions, because it will directly integrate with your online account that you have made with the EndNote. Okay, EndNote web version, and that web version will be having all the libraries or all the references in that. From that you can use in your EndNote wherever you are accessing to this. Okay, so this is only and only for the registered account peoples. Okay, now what are the other features that we use? Okay, so I think this is all clear to all, how we add the reference, how a new file is made, and how what kind of references are there, what are the 4 methods we can add the reference. Now what we'll do, we'll open a already existing library that I have made for this FDP purpose, and we'll see how referencing and how citations can become up. Okay, so here we have a library called EndNote FDP tutorial. Okay, that I'll be opening. Okay, so these all are the references that I have already added. It will come to the EndNote library. Right now it is showing the EndNote library. So whichever file you're opening, like open a library, so whatever the files are coming up, they'll be showing out here. Okay, once we're choosing this one, okay, I'll be just showing you the documents that we have done. See, this is the document I have prepared. Is it visible easily?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here I'll be showing 2 functions. One is cite while you write, how you cite the references that you have stored by those 4 ways, either by directly from website, directly from software, or by EndNote click, or by manually. So by this pattern it will be showing. This is a document just for the tutorial purpose I've shown. This is the introduction part I have taken from the paper, and I have done referencing to this. Okay, so when we choose this, here is the option. When you are going to install the EndNote, on the upper edge it will show an option called as EndNote X9. Okay, this is the main document where you'll be seeing. This is the main pane where you will be seeing all the EndNote related work. So here one option is insert citation. I can even you can go to the all the references. Okay, this is where you can cite. Okay, right now like what pattern we have chosen here for references is Vancouver. Okay, so if I want to cite certain work, this already comes up from here. Like see, insert citation. When you are inserting citation, it will ask in a text box which references you need to search from here. Okay, so certainly I'll write a paper that already exists in our library, only can be searchable. Okay, find reference. Okay, so this is the reference that I showed. So this reference will be coming to the place where I have kept my cursor. Okay, this will show you the updating. From here you can see reference was 1 and 2, now it has become 1, 2, 3, and already this reference will be added to the bibliography down. Okay, here we can keep a section called as REF references. Okay, so here it will be keeping all the references that you are citing up. Okay, so whatever reference you need to cite, like with this line, I want to cite with chemotherapy 1 reference. That reference I'll be copying from what the name of the authors or the name of the article I'll need to copy. Okay, like this I'll be copying, and I'll be searching for this reference from where I can get insert citation. I'll be copying this information on this pod. Okay, see, it will be searching this article and it will insert the citation at that place. Okay, so this kind of citations, it can be done, and it can be done in a very easy manner wherever you want to write. This is called as cite while you write function. One more thing, one more way by which you can add the citation, like here. If I want to add this to my document, this article, emerging applications of polymerisomes. Okay, so here one option is directly cite option. Okay, you can see. So once I'll be clicking this, this will directly give a reference to the place where my cursor was kept up. Okay, so my cursor was between the hazardous word, so it will be showing the reference out there also. Okay, I'll be deleting, I'll be showing like after 7 I want certain references to be added up. So in this way, this nanocarrier mediated one I want to add, I'll be citing this up. Okay, so it will cite at after the therapy word, 6 and 7 is coming, and here at 7th this will be automatically updated. This reference will be automatically updated at the 7th position. Okay, so this is the cite while you write function is there. There are many styles that we can choose up. I'll be just showing. This is the Vancouver style right now. Everybody knows Vancouver style have a numbering. Okay, here 1, 2, 3 numbers are there. One more style that is called as the Harvard style. If we choose that, it will be converting all the references to the alphabetical panel, or it will be into the Harvard style. Okay, is it visible how it converts into the another pattern? This is a Harvard style. Okay,
Yes, sir.
is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this way we can change the reference. Now the part comes is which journal you want to choose. That style needs to be available. How it will be available, I'll be showing. EndNote already have certain styles that has been available with this. These are the 4-5 commonly styles, or the user what user is commonly using. Those 5-6 styles are here. Otherwise, you need to go for select another style option, and here it will come a database. Okay, this is the database. Right now, this database have certain amount of articles, journals whose referencing style is available. Now, what to do when the referencing style is not available in this also? Add options. Okay, another style. If I'll choose anything, advanced drug delivery systems, it will be choosing the advanced drug delivery system style. Okay, so in style it will be showing advanced drug delivery system. Now my all references will convert into the advanced drug delivery systems, and here the my bibliography of references will be updated according to the pattern of advanced drug delivery system journals only. Okay, so such way we can do that. Now certain kind of reference style that is not available, how to do that references easily? We need to go for a Google search, write the journal name like nanomedicine journal I'm typing. Okay, or you can say nanomedicine journal out output style. Okay. When you write this output style option, it will directly first search will be output style from EndNote website. Okay. So our EndNote website is there. It will directly give you the style. Now you can download style from here. Okay. This will be downloaded. Once you will be clicking this file, this style will be added to your library. Okay, in such a way, this will be EndNote. This is an nanomedicine journal. The URL is this, and this style will be added to our EndNote library. Now, if we want to choose any of this this style, it will be available for our search. Okay, we can choose it easily, and this will be available in our library already. Okay, so this is the way we can add it. This is the one way. Any of the journal name, like I say as a ACS molecular pharmaceutics style. Okay, so this kind of style, it will be coming up in the output styles. Okay, EndNote output style, it will be changed. Moreover, there is one more option to add this EndNote style. Here you can see output styles. EndNote offers more than 6,000 bibliographic style. So if you want to download all 6,000 bibliographic style, here is a download all style option. Okay, once we click this, all 6,000 styles will be available on this pattern. Okay, there will be this download of a zip file. This zip file needs to be introduced inside the program files of the our EndNote. Okay, so in your computer there is a program style option. Okay, when you go to the option of program files, in program files you can choose this as a styles. Okay, so all 6,000 styles will be available at the EndNote option. Okay, so when you are choosing up from here, we go to the site. Here all the 6,000 style will be available. Okay, in your option. So any of the style, like Journal of Biosciences you will be choosing, it will be converting all your references to the biosciences pattern. Okay, so this is the way we do the reference, we cite it, we do the cite while you write function. One more thing we can do, certainly when writing an article like here, we'll convert this to again a Vancouver style for more understanding. Okay, so when we convert certain, like I'm writing a paragraph, and I want this second paragraph to be written as a first one. Okay, certainly while writing, I think that I got to know that this will be the more appropriate place for first paragraph. So I'll be copying, I'll be selecting, I'll be cutting it from there. Okay, after introduction, I'll be pasting it. Okay, I'll be pasting it after introduction like this. Okay, now there is a you have encountered there is a problem, like references are different, like 8 number, 10 number, 9 number references coming. Automatically you can see that it will adjust. Now the reference that was there numbered 8, 9, 10 will be on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because you have changed the paragraph. Okay, so by this way you can do it. Either certain times it is not available to change the numbers, so we have an option that is called as update citation library. So you can even click on the update citation library, it will be updating the library as per the link. Okay, so certain this way we can even choose the site while you write. One more thing I want to show, this is a Vancouver style. We go to again to the Harvard style. Now here you will be noticing one thing, that all the references that is available in a blue and underline pattern. Okay, so this is the way of showing that this place referencing has been done. Okay, certain times when we have a black text, it is difficult to observe. So there is one option under this category tab. You have this, you choose it. there comes this link in citation references in a bibliography and underline the link references. If I am not selecting this, all the references will be shown black to me without underline, not connected to references. Okay, so this become difficult for even us to visualize. So choosing this option here, underline linked text references, all the references that is available that you have cited will be shown by the blue and underline pattern, and this is acceptable by all the journals. Even when you go for ACS and certain kind of publication, they want certain these kind of patterns because it highlights where the referencing has been done up. Okay, so certain this way we can go for the referencing patterns. Okay, so moving ahead, we have discussed about the 4 methods, how we cite. Then we can even remove the duplicates from here. Many a time it happens when you are having certain kind of references. In this, many of the references are there that are duplicate. Okay, so even removing a duplicate will not be a problem. But one more option comes is when you want one kind of reference to be cited in a different manner, that can also be done. And if one references has been stored for 2-3 times, there is no issues with that. Only one kind of pattern will be chosen when you are choosing the references. Okay, so in the reference tab, there comes is a find duplicates. So here are the duplicates come up. Okay, so these are the references that has been duplicated. So this software will compare. Certain time what happens when we are saving a library or a reference from journal website, or we are saving from a NCBI or PubMed website, both the having a different information. So you can even choose which one to keep. Okay, like these two are comparison. I want second one to be keep. I will show the keep records. Okay, then it will ask for this keep records. All the references that are being doubled will be removed. Only the references that is available will be shown here, and you can easily remove the duplicate from the find duplicate ones. Okay, then another function we say is organizing references into the groups. This is also one of the very important parameter here. On the left hand side, you can see my groups. Okay, so what happens? See, in what research theme you are working, like you are working on a nanomedicine based work, or you're working on a phytochemical, you're working on HPLC. So for that, you are writing articles continuously. You can have certain groups, and that group will have those all references that is essential for you to add on the reference in the introduction part, in the materials and method part, whichever part. Like see, one reference I'll go make, it's a create group. In create group, I'll say liposomes. Okay, so this will be all the references that is related to the liposomes. I can categorize under this group, and whenever I am writing the introduction of any article that belongs to liposomes, the introduction I can take from those all 10, 15, whatever the references I'm grouping here. Okay, until and unless you are not grouped, all the references will be showing on one more this unfiled manner. Okay, these are the all references that has been added, that is 122. Okay, type of citation, one type of citation we have exported, that is International Journal of Nanomedicine. Duplicate references 11 are available. Okay, recently added none. Right now in few minutes we have not added. All are unfiled. Why it is showing unfiled? Because you can group these references in certain panel. Okay, by left clicking, if you want to add this to this group, liposome group, all those references will be added to the liposome group. And whenever you are writing any of the book chapter, any of the article, and you want references from liposome, that has been like certain time it happens. Some references are very good. We want to keep those references in every of the introduction we are writing or similar paper. So that can be grouped out here. Okay, one more option, very interesting option it have. It is called as a smart group. Okay, here is the option. It is called as smart, create a smart group. Okay, this type of pane it comes, new smart group I can write. See, when I'm making a certain article, see, one of the author I'm using is Torchiline. Torchiline is doing work on dendrimer based drug delivery. Okay, so I'll be searching the name of that author. Okay, this Vladimir Torchiline. Just this name has to be pasted by me in this section of smart group as an author. Okay, the author will be Vladimir Torchiline. Year. Okay, here I'll be showing saying like 2024. Okay, and then title will be related to dendrimers. Okay, he's working on dendrimers. So if I create this group now, whatever new article of this person comes up, that will be having a search word, that will be having a author name as Vladimir Torchiline, that will be having a search word of nanomedicine, dendrimer, that will be having a search word of 2024. These three searches we have done. So automatically, whenever the references will come, whatever the paper he'll be publishing in 2024, that will be automatically getting added to my smart group. Okay, and whenever I'm writing any book chapter, any thesis, any dissertation, and a dendrimer topic comes, I can directly go to my smart group. I will see the 10 papers what he have published, and that 10 papers, out of that 10 papers, whatever papers I want, I can cite it wherever I want. This is the another way this can work up. Okay, so remove duplicates and organize references according to the groups. There can be a number of groups. Okay, it can filtering into the smart groups. Okay, what the smart groups we are discussing about, it can be on certain titles also, not on the author itself. It can be titled like liposomes, it can be titled like nanoneosomes. So all the references that is related to neosomes, that will come here, and that can be automatically be added to your library of neosomes or liposomes. And whenever you want to cite while you write, you open a Word file, you have a content that you have written and you want to cite it, the reference will be available to you. Okay, then another feature, it has compress library and email to the colleague, and then directly link the Web of Science to the library proxy. Okay, so one more function I'll be showing you how you do this one. Okay, certain times it happens like many of the authors are working on the same article. Okay, one benefit about this is you can have a treble library from here. Okay, so treble library, when we're choosing the option, just a minute. Okay, so here when you go to the EndNote, okay, say in EndNote, export to the EndNote. Okay, so there is an option of exporting treble library. If I choose this file will be EndNote library for FDP, will be exported outside wherever I want, and I can just mail it to my collaborator who is working on next section of article. Like certain time it happens, like we 5 authors are working on a paper and we have divided the TOC. So as per like what I have done, I'll be emailing this library to another author. It will be saved and he'll be getting this library, and certainly I can mail him and he will be able to use it. Even whatever the library he is sending to us can also be added out here. Okay, we can add these libraries into this system also. Okay, we can directly go to the EndNote and we can import any of the libraries that have been sent to us. That can be done easily. Okay, certain time it also happens like when we have done a referencing to certain like this article I have already done referencing. Okay, it goes to the journal and it comes from the journal saying that certain contents need to be added or certain contents need to be deleted, but I don't want to disturb any of my references. So there is one option that is called as instant formatting on and off. If I am choosing as on, so whenever I'm deleting any of the content or any of the references, it will directly change my references from here. Okay, so these references will be reduced or this will be added. If I am showing instant formatting off, now whatever things I'm adding, whatever things I'm deleting, my referencing will not go up. Like this whole I'll be deleting. Okay, Control X. So these references will not get changed. These references will already be here. Okay. And again, if I want only these references to be there, suppose those all references I want to delete now because the journal has said that this is a relevant section I have added. So what we'll do, we will delete that section. Like this this section has been selected, it has been deleted from here. Okay, like this I have deleted. Okay, now the references, I'm very confused now. What happened to my references? How I will choose the reference that has been not cited here? So just simple thing, you need to go for an update library option. Here it is, update library, citations and library. So it will be update your library with the only available references and citations. No extra references will be there that have not been cited will be there. ओके एक भी ऐसा रेफरेंस नहीं होगा जो यहाँ पे साइट नहीं हुआ है और अवेलेबल हो. ऑल ओनली एंड ओनली रेफरेंसेस दैट हैज बीन साइटेड विल बी देयर. ओके, सो इन जनरल वी कीप दिस इंस्टेंट फॉर्मेटिंग ऑन ऑप्शन ओनली. ओके, so CY, this option we have discussed, cite while you write. Okay, whatever you are writing you can cite meanwhile. This is all description about that only, how to change the reference style, how we customize the different style, additional styles, how additional styles can be added up. Okay, if you want to add certain new styles, how we can add that has been shown by me. Now one more thing, there is two versions I have already discussed. What two versions are available is the EndNote, this software version that has to be kept in our desktop, and there is a web version. I've already told that the web version is only and only available on the account basis, and it has been paid basis. Okay, and every 12 months it has to be paid either by the institution or by the person who is using up. Okay, so this is the difference. What are the advantages we use here in a EndNote desktop version is less processing time requires is less. Full install into the computer, there is no expiry. Once you buy, there is no expiry. Unlimited number of references can be stored, and PDFs and everything can be stored here. What problem you face, these references are not available in a travel form. If you're going to certain place, you're going to certain another place and you want to do references, you need to carry your library along with your email, but it won't be available all time with your access. Okay, and with the EndNote web version, it is always available to you, but there is a limitation. Maximum 10,000 references are available at a time. Okay, so this is EndNote difference between a desktop version and the web version. Now, what are the benefits of using this EndNote? It's time saving. Error has been reduced because no duplication of references. All references will be in a same referencing pattern as desired by the journal, because referencing is always one of the way why editors say us that your reference is not up to the mark, references are not cited, references are not as per the journal referencing style. So this is the way we get our the different articles back. So this is one of the way. Improving collaborations, because if I want same article, same one or more section to be written by another person, I'll be exporting my library, I will be sending to another author, and he will be started working from there. Okay, we can customize the citation style as available. Okay, Then some efficient tips, what problems we face during working with this is we need to back up regularly, because certain time it happens that backup has not been done, then library is lost somewhere, library is not being kept in a specific place or a folder. Then whenever the journal rejects your article and you want this this article to be improved and want another journal to be considered, so you need to search for the library. So your backup is very important. Searching tool and searching keywords are very important. What kind of word you are searching up, what exact phrases you are searching up. Okay, you need to keep your software updated, because there are many bugs and there are new resources that coming and keep going, so that needs to be done up. Okay, so these are the learning resources where you can learn about the EndNote more. Official websites, some tutorials are available on official websites also. Even of the YouTube, there is a video called EndNote for beginners that also have a good information. Many institutions do have training programs and training modules available for this, and even online communities on Facebook and also Reddits are available for referencing patterns and for EndNote. Okay. Finally, any question answers from your side? Anything that you people have not understood, or any more clarification required from my side?
I would request participants to kindly write their queries in the chat box. Sir, there is one query from my side.
Yes, ma'am.
When we are in the EndNote file.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have not filed the groups yet. Okay.
Okay.
Unfiled. So can
okay.
we put a search over there, like the name of the topic, and search yeah, like for nanomedicine.
Yes.
So all people
yes.
related to nanomedicine will
yes.
club together, and then
yes.
directly export them to our My Group section.
Yes, ma'am, it can be directly. It can be directly. You can add these all references to your group pattern directly. There is no problem in adding these references. Like whichever, like I'll be searching a term cancer. Okay, so all the articles that is having a word cancer will be coming out here, and these all can be added to group. Okay. One more thing, what problem we face during the referencing pattern, certain references are not having a DOI number, or they are not having an exportation file. So for that, the journals that is having not having an export style. Okay, many of the local journals are not having their export style or export file from where we are getting the references. So in that pattern, what we do is we need to enter those references manually. But without DOI, EndNote doesn't accept any of the papers. If that journal, that particular article is not having a DOI, as per the EndNote, it is substandard. Not having DOI means it is not available online for all the time, so it will not be added in EndNote anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a query from Praveen, sir. He wants to license.
Cost is in dollars, and even I am not knowing what will be the cost exactly. So many of the time institutional access is available, or per yearly license is available for this. So it must be like $200 or $300 something. You need to search for that.
Another query has come from Mr. Ayush Gursalkar. He has asked
okay.
search for reference styles from particular journals.
Yes, I have told that already. Like, see, this is a style we have searched for ACS Molecular Pharmaceutics Journal. Okay, so this style, if it is not available in our library, we'll just go the first or the second file it will come. So first file is this output style. So here it is a molecular pharmaceutics. What I was searching is American Chemical Society. So it is available, and just download style. So you will be downloading style. This style now, this style will be available. Okay. So this will be stored in your choice, and it will be available. I'll just show you. We'll go for a new library, or we'll go for already existing library that we can choose. Okay. Open a library. Okay, this is one file will be opening. Now here, when you are going for a reference style, it will show you the ACS style. See, first is ACS style coming. Even in Word also it will meanwhile coming. See, here ACS style is coming up. So now all my references will be converted to ACS style pattern only. So by this way, just write the name of a journal and output style. The first website will be coming from EndNote only and not have more than 6,000. The better way to download all the style by download style option, and all 6,000 plus style will be downloaded to your system. That is more than enough for our science writing purposes. All the good journals definitely have their styles and their pattern will be downloaded directly.
Right, sir. This question is not directly related to your talk. However, I would
Yes,
like to ask because Dr. K
definitely.
would like to know how to get full articles for such articles where the journal is asking to purchase. I mean, she wants to just ask if the articles are purchase article, how to get.
One of the easiest way of getting any of the articles from because journal publishers don't give you without paid. One of the best way is to write a short brief mail to the authors, and authors most of the time are very happy to send their articles. Like certain time it comes to us also that your such and such article we need it for the purpose of the thesis work or the purpose. So for the academic purpose, it is completely available. Whichever author you will send, most of the authors are very happy to send their articles, full article. This is the only easiest way. Otherwise, if you are going to journal website, they will be asking you to pay, and without paying, you cannot have it. Ethical way. Unethical ways are too many available on online, you see it. So these are the ethical way to have articles.
Yeah, I think there we end up with the queries, and now we'll move on. Thank you so much, Mayank sir, for such an elaborative and detailed address on EndNote. I think for sure the participants are going to now utilize it if it is available via institution or by license.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. Best wishes for referencing, and one ending with one quote that effective referencing is a foundation for impactful research. So without effective references, no impactful research can be done up. So thank you, and thank you to APTI, especially to APTI Women Forum for giving such a good opportunity to make fellow colleagues learn. And thank you so much. If you have any queries, please do connect with me. Thank you so much.
We'll forward your email ID and contact details.
Yes, definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much.
For the participants to follow up.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We will now move to our next speaker of the day, Dr. Praveen Kumar. Just a minute. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Just give me sir, have you stopped sharing my answer?
No, I think he hasn't. Yeah, now he has stopped.
Yes. Dr. Praveen Kumar Loharkar has a PhD in engineering with a dual MTech in industrial design from Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology and data science from NMIMS Mumbai. He is a generative AI enthusiast, which all of us know. He has more than 14 years of combined experience right from industry to academia. Dr. Praveen has international certification in SAS programming as a specialist, also in predictive modeling from SAS, which is one of the top companies in the analytical domain. He has successfully executed multiple industry projects, and in fact, NPTEL has recognized him as a discipline star for his consistent top-ranking performances in the various courses. He is currently having 21 Scopus Index publications and has presented research papers in multiple national and international conferences. Also, he has won 2 Best Paper Awards. Dr. Praveen has been a gold medalist and has acquired 30 plus MOOC courses and certifications. He has been a top voice in data science and mechanical engineering at LinkedIn, which is a popular professional networking site. He is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. With this, I invite Dr. Praveen Kumar Loharkar to deliver this session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your introduction. And in fact, thank you to the APTI's Women's Forum for inviting me. And thank you for nominating my name. So yeah, so Mayank sir has very beautifully, talked about what is referencing, what is reference management, and how EndNote can be used for the same purpose. But incidentally, as all of us know, that EndNote is not a free software. So fortunately, we have a software which is known as Mendeley, which is actually a product of Elsevier, which is a very big publication house. And fortunately for all of us, this is a free software. So, ideally, I would want people to follow the demonstrations that I would be giving. And in fact, I would request someone of you to volunteer yourself to share your screen, because I'll want you to download the software and then we'll go through the initial steps. Once those steps are done with, then we can fastly move through all the features of the software. So yeah, so initially maybe Payal ma'am, if you are able to install that software, so what you can do is you can share your screen and we can begin with the very early step of downloading this first and thereafter moving through all the features. So what I have done is I have pasted this software in a Google Drive and everyone can access this link. Just let me know if the link is accessible. You will find the software over there. So you can download the software through that link. So ma'am, please, can you please share your screen?
Yes, sir.
So we'll run through this process. Yes. And but then before that, there is a poll. So I have put a link in the chat box. So every one of you who is able to access this link, please click on this link, because I want to get to know certain things about the participants before we start doing this demonstration. So the link is in the chat. Yeah. And those who have joined on YouTube, perhaps ma'am, you can share this link on WhatsApp group. People can access this link through WhatsApp then.
Yes, I'll do the same. And I have also clicked on the link. We will need some time to participate. Go to the poll.
Right, so there is one question. So maybe what I'll do is I'll share my screen. Yeah, so I'll share my screen so that question will be visible as well before we move on to the software download. Yeah.
Question is, how many of you have used Mendeley desktop before, right?
Yes. So we are getting a good number wherein people are saying they have not used it yet. Yeah, some of them are well versed. Yeah, that's great to know.
There is a live result coming in.
Yes.
And this direct poll has been very.
Yes, in many pedagogical initiatives as well.
Just let the participants know that we are together carry on the workshops on pedagogical tools. And one such tool which we have utilized several times in most of our presentation is direct poll.
Yes. And the beauty of this tool is we can have responses from around 1,000 participants. So which is actually a problem when we go with other tools, so they have their premium versions. So we have to access them in order to allow these many participants to vote. Fortunately, in this tool, around 1,000 participants can participate without any premium requirement. Yeah, so good to know that some of you are actually well versed with it, but then many of you are still not very well versed with it. And in fact, 31 of you have not used it as of now. So what I'll do is, we can move towards the next question, because that is again an important question for this demonstration. Yeah, so I'll just move forward. It's okay if you're not able to poll for this question. See if you're able to poll for this question. Would you be able to do the hands-on Mendeley desktop? So the idea is, although I'll be demonstrating, But then it would be great if most of you are able to follow this demonstration and work with me, because it will be greatly useful to you all, especially to those who are starting with their research journey, those who are from PG background and those who are into their PhD and they haven't used Mendeley or EndNote before. Okay, so again, yeah, there is good amount of people polling for being able to work on Mendeley desktop today and follow the demonstration. Okay, great. So even though some of you are not able to do it, but obviously you will be able to access the YouTube video and perhaps the recording link, if that would be shared with you all, and then you can follow what is being demonstrated today. All right then. So yeah, so we have good enough number, ma'am. So what I can do is maybe now I'll stop sharing so that we will run through the process. So obviously those who want to follow this hands-on session, the link for downloading the software is shared in the chat. And perhaps the organizers would have shared it in the WhatsApp group as well. So it is a Google Drive link. You can download the software first and start installing. So we'll just follow the process for you once again. All right. Yeah. So
I would request Vinita madam to kindly also share the drive link in the WhatsApp group so that people can download and install
the software. Yeah. So obviously this will be available to them even after the workshop. So.
Yes, it is shared in the WhatsApp group.
Great, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, both the groups.
Thank you so much. Praveen sir, now should I share
the? Sure, ma'am. Sure. Yeah, go ahead, please.
To them, right? How to install?
Yes.
Okay, let me first check. Or should I do it again? I have already downloaded.
Yeah, you can do it again. First of all, share your screen. Download this through the Google Drive link. So it might take 5 to 10 minutes, but once that is done, the rest of the things will be faster. Yeah.
Right. So I have to share the complete window, right?
Yeah, complete screen. So when you click on share, so you get this option of Microsoft Edge tab, window, entire screen. Choose the entire screen option. Choose the entire screen option. Yeah.
Are you able to see?
Yes, I'm great. Yeah. So we are able to see your screen. Now you can move on to the browser or simply click on this Google Drive link. Yeah. Okay, and at the same time,
there are 2 files open, so can I close one?
Yes, ma'am. But then, ma'am, I suppose you have not shared your whole screen because only Microsoft Teams window is visible to all of us.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yes. It's okay, ma'am. Preview is not required. Priyanka, ma'am, you can just double click on that and see if it is getting installed. So Priyanka ma'am, are you using Apple or Mac? Okay, download, just download. Just download, yeah. So preview is not available because
is it yet?
Edit access, yeah, download anyway, ma'am. Yeah, click on download anyway. Yeah, click on download anyway.
everyone is able to see participants? Kindly follow in the similar manner.
Yes, ma'am. The preview is not available because it is not editable link. It is just view link. You can only download. I have deliberately done that. You can simply download.
Now,
Yeah.
I have to open the file. It has got.
Yes, ma'am. Open the file.
Yeah. Over here, run.
Yes, run.
Showing add username and password.
I'm just show your screen. Maybe if it is requiring admin password, so perhaps you won't be able to do it. You'll be requiring IT support.
Requires admin username and password.
So it will require IT support. So those who are joining using laptop, they'll be able to do this.
Okay, so by the time I'll take help from the IT, the others can try on their laptop and desktop.
Yeah, others, what you can do is after you have downloaded the software, click on open file and just click on next, run the particular software and click on next until you reach a window wherein it will ask you for Mendeley credentials. Is there any other participants who would like to volunteer himself or herself for this? Maybe you can raise your hand, because this is very important. Otherwise, this will be just one-way communication kind of a thing. Yeah.
And if you're facing any problem, please write in the chat box.
Yeah, maybe Priyanka ma'am, can you volunteer yourself and share your screen?
Do I need to stop sharing first?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you have already stopped sharing. Or yeah, you stop sharing, ma'am. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Yeah. Stop sharing, ma'am.
Anyone else who would like to share their screen to show? I think I have not given the participant. I'll give Priyanka madam
The presenter rights.
just a minute.
Snehal ma'am, try again. Pallavi ma'am, try it again. Yeah, so by the time you people are downloading this, obviously Mayank sir has talked about lot many features that EndNote is offering. Similar kind of features you can find in Mendeley as well. You can get access to all the citation styles. You can, in fact, you can upload your own research papers PDF as well. It will extract the citation details from that PDF. You can obviously add other references as well. There is an online plugin which we can directly use to include the reference files. We can also create our own customized folders wherein we can segregate different references or different reference papers, maybe based on the project on which we are working upon, so on and so forth. So once the thing is downloaded, once you are able to install this, we'll be able to see all these features. And obviously, as Mayank sir has said, we can also do dynamic citation. So that means if let's say you have to make some changes in your draft and you have to include or remove certain citations, that will be automatically taken care of. So that is one thing which is very interesting. And at the same time, can anyone tell me what is the difference between bibliography and reference list? Bibliography and reference list. So we come across these two words many a times, right? So sometimes we say that we have to add references. Sometimes we say that a bibliography is added. So can someone drop in the chat what could be the difference? I think Vidya ma'am has been made the presenter. Priyanka ma'am has been made the presenter. So Priyanka ma'am, can you please share your screen if you can, so that we can see what problem you are facing?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
So
Did you get it?
because now I'm moving further. I've got the.
Sure. You can share your screen now. Yeah. So obviously you require the admin credentials to install the software. So obviously those of you who are working on their laptops, they'll be able to do it. But then those who are working in their college PC, they'll require their admin credentials to install the software because there are restrictions. So obviously, so once you download this software.
Sir, are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Perfect. Now just click on next.
Next, yeah.
Yeah, click on next.
I agree.
I agree.
Now,
Next. Next. Oh, sorry, install. Install. Yeah, install. It should not take a lot of time. It hardly takes few minutes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Priyanka ma'am, are you able to do this, follow this? Because what I've done is I've also made the admin changes. Finish.
It's completed, huh?
Yeah, it's completed. Finish. Now go to your desktop, ma'am. You will find a shortcut over there.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Minimize your screen, this particular screen. Great, great. Now wait. This is very interesting. Now, obviously, once you people are able to download and install, which is hardly taking 30 seconds time, you'll come across this window, which is asking you for an email and a password. And obviously, this is related to Mendeley account. Now, I believe because most of you have not used Mendeley before, you might not have a Mendeley account. So what you need to do is you need to click on register. So ma'am, can you see a register tab on the left bottom hand side? Click on that. Yes, and in fact, I would recommend everyone to register on Mendeley because you get access to a lot of things. I'm just dropping your email.
Which email? Gmail ID?
Any email which you would like to link with Mendeley. An official email or something like that. Whichever email you would like to link with Mendeley. Continue. So directly type any password.
My password, right? Mayank.
Yes.
Stay signed in बोलने का जरूरत है?
हाँ, जरूरत नहीं है मैम, लेकिन कर लीजिए. Or click on forget password. Maybe you have an account here. Now, once again, if you don't have an account in Elsevier, perhaps you can create an account here. So I suppose, ma'am, you had an account, right?
Yes, I had an account.
Okay, great. So yeah, so one thing is that this is online version of Mendeley, wherein you can search for articles. Can you see a library, ma'am?
Yes.
On the top right hand side, besides search, yes, there is a library option. Now the beauty of Mendeley is, so you have already downloaded Mendeley desktop, and secondly, you can also, whatever changes you are making in your downloaded version, the same changes will be reflected in the online version as well. So you do not, so that duplicacy will be avoided. That means if you're adding a research paper, adding a reference on the desktop version of Mendeley, same thing will be reflected in the online version of Mendeley as well. Both of them are connected to each other. All right. Now minimize the screen, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. Now because you have registered, now type in your email and password here.
Okay.
The same email and password that you have used while registering online. Now I repeat, those who were not able to register themselves, so basically you might have to register in your Elsevier account. If you don't have it, you have to create that account. Once you are able to create that account, you will be able to access Mendeley on the desktop as well at the same time in the online version as well. Okay, now don't install the update because it will take its own time. So click on not now. Click on not now. Okay. Now, can you see install now citation plugin for Microsoft Word?
Yes.
Yes, click on install now. So basically what this will do is this will incorporate a plugin of Mendeley inside Microsoft Word, which is something that we require, right? Because we are writing everything in Microsoft Word and we want, yeah, says, because you need to close a Word file because you're, yeah.
What should I do?
Creating a plugin, yes, close it, ma'am, close it. If you want to save that file, you can save, otherwise close it. Because you need to close all the open Word files before you install this plugin. So I suppose this is installed. Can you see? There is a tick mark, green tick, installed. Now minimize your screen, open a new Word document.
Can I close or I have to minimize?
No, just minimize, ma'am, just minimize. So initially we want to see, whether the plugin is installed or not.
Where do you want to go? I mean, I am on my desktop.
Great. So minimize the screen first of all. Mendeley desktop, there is a minimize on the option. Close. Click on close. Click on close. Yeah, minimize.
And what about this?
I'll demonstrate this. Don't worry. Okay. I'll demonstrate this. Minimize this because initially we want to ensure that people are able to download, install, register in their Mendeley account, and then the plugin is included in the Word. If these things are done with, rest of the things will be very simple and we will not take a lot of time. So ma'am, maybe do a right click and create a new Word document on desktop. Do a right click. Or maybe, you can open any Word document if you wish. So can you go to references? Can you go to references tab on the top? Can you see insert citation option? This is nothing but Mendeley plugin.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Now through the chat, I would like to know how many of you are able to do this, maybe reach this step or at least understand what has happened until this step. So can you please put it in the chat and others can maybe type in that they are trying it out. Because maybe ma'am was also doing it for the first time. She was able to do it. It hardly took a few minutes. Maybe I'll like to see others also dropping in the chat if they are able to follow what was told.
Are you able to see the chart?
Yes, ma'am. I'm able to see the chat. Savan Das is saying done, great.
Okay. Priyanka is saying that the voice is breaking, so not audible.
Ma'am, maybe there is some issue at her end because I am able to listen to you and.
Error from her side.
Okay. Perfect.
Sir, can you just repeat this step once again?
Which step, ma'am?
This last, the last part, that referencing and Word document.
Okay, so what we can do is, have you registered yourself and Mendeley account is created and something like that is done?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Now ma'am, can you minimize the screen and go back to your desktop and click on the Mendeley icon?
Yes.
Or maybe close this Mendeley which is opened up and we'll do it again. The Mendeley.
Ma'am,
no.
to Word file if you can see, and then to this particular area where it is showing references. Can you see, ma'am?
But ma'am, she wants one step back, I suppose.
So should I close the Word file first?
Yes, ma'am. Close the Word document. Close the Mendeley as well. Close the Mendeley on the ribbon. Close it. Yes. Minimize your screen. This particular screen, Team screen.
Okay, I've done this.
Again, minimize the screen, Word document screen.
Or should I close this?
Yeah, close this. Not required.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Remove the files. Okay. Open the Mendeley again. See the Mendeley icon and open it again.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see, ma'am?
Okay. Now.
Yes. I'm able to see now.
Ma'am, go to tools. Yeah. Not now. Click on not now. Go to tools on the top. Yes. Install. Because you have already installed it, so it is saying uninstall. But in other cases, they will have to click on install MS Word plugin, which is below install web importer.
Okay.
Third one.
Okay.
So if you click on that, this plugin will be visible in your Word app.
Okay.
Or Word software.
As to how it gets visible.
Yeah, perhaps they will be able to do that themselves. But then, that's great, ma'am. So now maybe I'll move on to my screen to show the other things, how we can add the documents and how we can add the references on and so forth and all the features.
Yes, sir.
But then thank you for your support, ma'am. And I believe I request others as well to type in the chat if they were able to follow until this stage.
If not, this particular session is getting live on YouTube. It will be available. You can even try it later.
Great. So that shall be great, ma'am. So at least I should get 4 to 5 responses so that I can move on to the further represent. Yeah. So Meha Motiwala is saying yes. Pallavi ma'am is saying okay because she might be referring to YouTube, but then Suchita ma'am is trying. Yeah, Priyanka ma'am, it will ask for email password or to register. So do it. Drop an email
Praveen,
password.
sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I had a query because, sir, in my desktop, Zotero is already installed. So, sir, is it that I'll not be able to connect the Word file? Both will not work together. Is it like that? Because I cannot see it in the Word.
Yeah, ma'am. So actually, perhaps that is something I'm listening for the first time. That could be a reason because obviously that is also integrated with your Word, right?
Yes, sir.
And secondly, ma'am, there is one more option if at all. So what I'll do is I'll just share my screen and maybe talk about the other things. Let me share my screen. So Pal ma'am, you can please let me know what is happening in the chat. Yeah. So look at this, ma'am. So this is my Word document, and ma'am, perhaps in references section, with the ma'am, you are perhaps able to see Zotero over here, right?
Yes, sir, right.
So ma'am, please go to Files, Options, and Add-ins. So in this add-ins, can you see Mendeley as well, apart from?
No, sir. Word options.
You have to go again. You have to go to
in add-ins. What all options are visible to you? Like I have Mendeley 1.19.4.m.
Sir, I'm not able to see Mendeley. I can only see the
Great. So not a problem. So what I'll do is let me show what is to be done. So I'm clicking on this Mendeley. Can you see Mendeley icon? Yeah. So go to Tools. Have you clicked on this Install MS Word plugin?
Yes, sir, I have.
So technically, you should be able to see the Mendeley, plugin in your Word. If you are not, maybe we'll wait. We will wait because Zotero is also something which is integrated with Mendeley. Maybe that is the reason it might allow to maybe seamlessly integrate with Mendeley as well. Let us see going ahead. But for the time being, so this particular MS Word plugin is required to be installed if you want to check that out in Word document. Okay. Now, before we start to see how that can be used in a Word document, let us talk about few things which Mayank sir has already talked about with reference to EndNote. But then similar features are also available in Mendeley. So let us talk about So multiple ways of.
Sorry to interrupt. Just give me 1 minute. Priyanka madam wants to ask which email password, so I have to just tell that it could be her Gmail email password, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so Priyanka ma'am, just try your Gmail ID and password. Thank you.
And if it is still giving trouble, maybe you will have to create an account in Elsevier. So if that's an issue, ma'am, you can maybe just refer to what is being demonstrated and maybe try back again.
Yes.
Yeah, or maybe you can get in touch with me. My contact can be shared by ma'am, so we can discuss in detail about. Great. Yeah. Now let us talk about all those options which are available in Mendeley to add your documents, add the required references, so on and so forth. So can you see there is add option on the left hand side, on the top left hand side?
Yes.
So when you click on drop down, it is asking you for add files, add folder, all those options are available, right? So I'll talk about the options which I have used, which I generally used. Okay. So add files means you can upload a PDF file. Let's say you are having a PDF file of a research paper, which you are citing, right? So what you can do is you can click on this add files and upload any research paper that you are having available with you. So for a time being, what I'll do is I'll quickly go to Elsevier and download one open access. Go to sciencedirect.com just to demonstrate how we can include a research paper. So maybe this workshop is for pharmacy. So I'll just put pharmacy. You know, there are so many specialization, pharmacognosy as well. So let me check out some research papers in this domain. So yeah, so let's say click on open access and open archive papers only because we want a PDF. So let us go and download one of the PDFs. Maybe others can also follow this out. And in fact, if you're using your own laptop, you might have research papers downloaded in your system. You can use that research paper. Okay, so this is in pre-proof version. So yeah, instead of this, let us see something else. Yeah, editorial or a research article. This is research article. Okay, so let us download this PDF. So I'm a human. Okay, so if you are following me, you can save one research article. Let's say research paper 1 on desktop. Save. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go to my Mendeley desktop software. I'm doing it very roughly now because I am not creating any folder. Technically speaking, let's say if you are working on a project, what you can do is you can click on my library. Can you see I have clicked on my library?
Yes, sir.
This is my library.
Yes.
Then I can add a folder. Okay. Over here. So this folder will get added. Or if I want to create my own folder here, can you see create a new folder option?
Yes.
Besides add. So this will create a new folder for a project which I am working on. So what I'll do is I'll rename this folder. I'll do a double click on this. Currently the name is untitled folder. I'll say demo folder because I am doing a demo today. So I am creating a demo folder. Can you see a demo folder option or demo folder name which I have created just now? This is the demo folder which I have created just now. So what I did, I went to this create folder tab, create a new folder tab. I have clicked on that. So yeah, so basically because now demo folder was active, it is creating a subfolder within demo folder. But when I go to my library and if I click on my library and then if I click on create a folder, it will create a completely new folder which is connected to my library. So let's say I'm creating a demo2 folder here with the name demo2 folder. I hope you're able to follow me. Someone can respond in the chat. It will give me some confidence. So yeah. So what I have done is I have created a demo2 folder which is connected to my library. But then if you want to create a root or if you want to create a subfolder for demo2 folder, so what you can do is you can keep your cursor activated on demo2 folder. Then click on create a new folder. So this will create a subfolder of demo2 folder.
So when I go to library and go for creating new, I am still into sub folder. Why so?
Because you're not having any folders right? So when you're creating on my library, when you're clicking on my library, sorry.
I created.
When you're clicking on my library, when you're creating a folder, it seems like it is a subfolder, but it will be a main folder once you give your name. Once you give your name, it will start being visualized like a main folder.
Okay.
Just try and do it, or it doesn't matter, ma'am. For the time being, just the creation of folder is important for the time being.
It got created.
Perfect, ma'am. Perfect. So let's say I'm opening this demo folder. I have done a double click on demo folder. There is no file within this. Now, because I'm working on a specific project, I want to extract files from a particular topic. So what I can do is I can upload my files here. So I have clicked on demo folder. I'll go to add. Can you see add files option?
Yes.
So I'm clicking on add files, and on the desktop, I have in front of you, I have downloaded this research paper 1 and I am uploading it here. Can you see the name was different? The name of the research paper was, the file name was different, but it was able to extract all the information about the paper. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Great. So the paper title is there, the journal's name is there, year, volume, issue, pages, abstract, all those things which are required. The DOI is here, which is very important. Most of the research journals are currently asking to ensure that you are mentioning DOI in the reference list, so on and so forth. So everything got captured because this obviously this research paper was downloaded from a genuine website and a authentic website. So it had all the details and we were able to extract all the details once we have uploaded these to Mendeley. Is this okay? Maybe some of you are doing this for the first time, but I think this would have excited you that you are able to see all the details of the research paper simply by uploading it. But then yes, the question arises, many times we don't have access to research papers, and let's say we have read certain points through the abstract and we want to still refer to it, which is ideally not a good practice, but then still if you want to do that, there are other options available which we'll be talking now. Okay, so I hope this option is clear. Now moving on, let's say I only have DOI of a paper. So I'm going to IEEE Explore. I don't have research papers of IEEE Explore, and pardon me for showcasing some examples from engineering, but then maybe the DOI and other things which I want are readily available on this link, so I'm doing that. So I'm opening a website wherein I can see some research papers and from where I can get the DOIs, because DOI is going to help me to create a repository which I can then use for referencing. So yeah, so it is taking some time to open up. Maybe let's say in Elsevier we'll try to open a new paper and then capture its DOI, so that I can demonstrate how DOI can be used to include the research papers in a list. Let us say we open this paper. Okay, now in this paper, can you see DOI is given? Obviously, all the good journals will show DOI at the forefront. So I'm copying this, copy link. Can you see I've copied this link of DOI?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great, thank you. So what I'll do is, now I'll move back to my Mendeley desktop. Now I want to include this reference in this list. I don't have the full research paper available with me, but then still I want to refer this paper because I have gone through its abstract and certain things which are available on the website. And I thought that this is something which I can cite in my research article. So what I'll be doing is I will again go back to this add option. Can you see add entry manually? Add entry manually. I repeat, I'll go to this add option. I'll go to this drop down option. Click on add entry manually.
There it's visible.
Perfect. Now can you see when you go below, obviously if you want to do it manually, it will be very cumbersome. You need to type in the author's name, journal name, year, volume, so on and so forth. Certain things you might not require in referencing, but then abstract has to be copy pasted, so on and so forth. Now what I'll do is I'll go to DOI option. Can you see DOI under catalog IDs heading?
Yes, sir.
And I'll simply paste this DOI. The DOI that I have copied from the website, Elsevier website, when I have opened this paper. So DOI was available in this paper. Yeah. So can you see this DOI link was available? I did a right click. I said copy link. I went to my Mendeley desktop. I have just copy pasted this DOI link in this DOI section. Right? Okay. Next, I'll simply click on this magnifying glass icon. Now wait for the magic. So can you see it has given me the title of the paper, author's name, journal, year, volume, etc. All right, I'll say save. And obviously, if you're not happy with what it is giving, you can always make the changes. But then what I've done is I've simply said save. So can you see this paper? Because I don't have the PDF, it is not showing me the PDF, but it is showing me all the other details which are required for referencing. Great.
Yes, sir.
Now, these are the two important things that I wanted to show you. These are the two things, but then obviously, Mayank sir was talking about BibTeX, RefWorks, and all those formats. So for you, if you want to import those research papers for which you are having BibTeX format, and obviously from where you can get the BibTeX format, obviously this is for someone who is new to research. those who are expert at this, they might already be aware of this. So look what I am doing. I am going to Google Scholar. So I am doing a Google search of Google Scholar. I am opening Google Scholar. Now let's say I am trying to figure out some research papers in the domain of pharmacology. Okay, so I'll do a search. So I am able to see the research papers in the domain of pharmacology which are indexed in Google Scholar. Now, as Mayank sir has already demonstrated to you, there is this cite option available. So what I'll do is I'll click on this cite, and it will show me various formats, but then we are automating our referencing, right? So we are not interested in these formats which it is giving us. But what I'll do is, you can see all these formats, right? BibTeX, EndNote, RefMan, RefWorks, Reference Manager, ReferenceWorks, so on and so forth. So for just for showcasing one example, I'm clicking on BibTeX. Okay. So when you click on BibTeX, it will open up a file like this. Okay. Are you all on this page?
Yes.
Great. So I'm doing a right click and save as. Can you see save as? So it will get saved as a text file. If you want me to show it again, what I am doing, I am just doing a right click, save as. It will open a folder, the destination folder of your desktop wherein you want to save this. So the file name you can choose by yourself. Obviously, you need to choose different file names because otherwise, if you are downloading multiple BibTeX files, you'll get confused. So I'm giving a name, call it 2, and I'm saving it. Now, let us see how we can include this in our Mendeley desktop. So I'm going back to my Mendeley desktop. I'm going to File. I hope it is okay if I take 10 more minutes.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to File, Import. Can you see Import? I'm going to File and clicking on Import. But then some of you might get carried away. They might click on BibTeX. Maybe you can click on BibTeX or any other format. Let's say I am clicking on BibTeX. Okay. But unfortunately, the format that we have downloaded is in the text format, right? Yeah. So it is not showing me the file. So what I'll do is I'll click on this drop down. And can you see text?
Yes, sir.
I'll click on this text. I'll repeat. I'm closing this window. I'll go to File. I'll click on Import. It is not giving me any text format. But then as Mayank sir showcased us, there is EndNote XML format. There is RIS format. All those formats are also readily available. Zotero library is also readily available. One of the ma'am was talking about having a Zotero, and maybe a library of Zotero as well. So those things can also be imported. But now because we have downloaded a text file, so let's say I'm clicking on any of the formats, let's say BibTeX format, and what I'll be doing is, because I have downloaded a file in text format, I'll click on this drop down of BibTeX and choose text. Is this fine?
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
sir.
I'll go to the folder in which I have downloaded this. So let's say I'm choosing Scholar 2 and saying open. So can you see this got readily uploaded?
Yes.
Martin William R. This was a file which we had downloaded from Google Scholar, as a reference. Okay. So yes, ma'am.
It's like abstract or something. If we
Not required, ma'am, because obviously when we are referencing, abstract is not required, right?
okay, but other.
This is for just our understanding.
I just wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, but then it will not be visible because obviously we are capturing the data from BibTeX, not from the authentic website of the journal. Yeah.
Go for DOI, then it gets.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, because DOI has all the information inherent in it, right? So it will show the abstract and all the details required for the corresponding research manuscript or paper.
Correct.
Yeah, great. So, all right. So now, and obviously there are multiple other ways or other formats that you can import the file with. Now, one more thing I'll directly show you because we might not have a lot of time available. In tools, can you see check for duplicates option?
Yes.
So, Mayank sir has also demonstrated that in EndNote, you can remove the duplicate. Same thing is applicable over here. So what I'll do is, maybe I'll demonstrate the duplicate option as well. We have downloaded that BibTeX file twice, right? With two different file names. So what I'll do is, I'll go to File, Import, BibTeX, text, and then I'll choose Scholar1 text, and both the files are same, right? Yeah, so incidentally, it is intelligent, I suppose. It is not taking up this file in this file. But then let's say in other folder, if you upload the same, Word will not be able to recognize that. For example, in demo2 folder, I am uploading or I am importing this BibTeX file again, or the text file again. Okay, so as you can see, it got uploaded in this demo2 folder as well. It got uploaded in demo folder as well, right? Let us see how this duplicate option works. I'll go to tools, check for duplicates. So in this folder, there is no duplicate found. So I'll go to my library. Okay, I hope you're able to follow me. In demo folder, there are no duplicates. Let us go to my library. I'll click on my library, and then, or maybe all documents. Maybe I can click on all documents as well. Go to tools, check for duplicates. Maybe, yeah, because paper. Maybe it is not getting refreshed. Yeah, currently it is showing no duplicates, but then obviously once the things are, because can you see my downloading files bar? 98% files are downloaded. It is still, there are a lot many documents in my Mendeley account. But hopefully when the things are refreshed, can you see demo folder, demo2 folder are getting refreshed in my case. You people can try it out. Let me know if you are able to check for duplicates and is it showing you duplicates. Right, so the idea is even you can check for duplicates and see if multiple reference files have been uploaded so that there is no confusion when we are citing it in the Word file. Okay, so this option is also available similar to EndNote. I suppose I have shown you multiple options. The last thing that I wanted to show you with Mendeley desktop before I move on to Word is go to tools. Can you see install web importer?
Yes.
Click on this, install web importer. Now, there is one glitch or there is one issue with this. Can you see get web importer for Edge? In my case, it has opened up in Edge. In your case, if you don't have Edge, it might open up in some other browser. But let's say I'm clicking on get a web importer for Edge. I'm clicking on web importer for Edge. Now, can you see the rating of this? It is having 3-star rating. The problem is it gives a trouble a lot of times. Okay, but then I have figured out a way out in this. But then for the time being, let us see if I click on get, what happens. I'm clicking on get. I'm clicking on get. Okay, add extension. So let me repeat what I have done. What I did, I went to tools. I want to show you.
On add extension.
Yes. Yeah, just click on add extension, ma'am.
Okay.
And yeah, so it will show you this kind of screen, right? Remove aa jayega baad mein.
Yeah.
So once you, yeah, so on the top, in near besides your address bar, there is a tab for extensions. Can you see?
Yes.
Click on that and click on Mendeley web importer. Click on Mendeley web importer, and in most of the cases, nothing will happen. Can you please try it out with me? Click on Mendeley web importer, and nothing will happen. That's why it has got 3 stars, and many people have given it 1 star because there is no lesser star available. So there is this problem with this Mendeley web importer if you are using it on Edge. So what I'll do is I'll go to Google Chrome. Can you see Google Chrome? I've moved on to a different browser, Google Chrome, and then I'm typing Mendeley web importer. Okay. I have moved on to Google Chrome. I am not using Microsoft Edge. I have moved on to Google Chrome. And can you see Chrome Web Store?
Yes.
And I have just searched for Mendeley Web Importer. I have then I'll go to Chrome Web Store, Mendeley Web Importer, and Add to Chrome option is available. Can you see?
Yes.
So I'm clicking on this Add to Chrome, and then again it will ask you for the same thing, add extension. Ma'am, can you please ask participants to drop in the chat if they are following this? Let us know if they are able to at least follow certain things, if not everything, because obviously most of them might not be doing it, maybe practically doing it. Yeah. But then I hope you are able to see this extension added.
Please write yes in case if we have followed what to do.
At least you have followed what to do. Maybe you are not doing it on your own, but at least you are following what is being done. So what we have seen, yeah.
Web importer and the tools now.
Okay. So yeah. So okay. So what you need to do is what I did. I just searched for Mendeley web importer. So there was a Chrome Web Store link which we found in the second in the list. I have clicked on this. So because I have added it, it is saying remove from Chrome. In your case, it will say add to Chrome. Is this visible? So I am clicking on add to Chrome. Then I am clicking on add extension. Hope I am an extension add.
Yeah, how?
Okay, great. So आपको वही, when you go to this address bar on the right hand side, you will find this extension tab. And can you see Mendeley web importer here?
Yes.
Okay. So okay. Now I have got the problem. So there is one thing. So what we need to do is we need to open up a website which will be able to work with this Mendeley web importer. Now, what are the websites? All the websites wherein we can get our research papers. So maybe one famous website is Science Direct, and there are others as well, Spinnaker as well. I'll show you all the websites and see how this works on those websites. So I'm opening this sciencedirect.com. All right, and let us type one broad heading in pharmacy, maybe AI in healthcare. Okay, so I'm looking for research papers in this domain. So obviously you will get a list of research papers in this domain, and let us say we want to include this in our library, in our Mendeley library, because ultimately we cannot keep on doing add manually, or we cannot keep on uploading PDFs. It will take a lot of time, isn't it? And you need to have those details with you in order to flood your library with all those reference details. So a very beautiful option available with us is Mendeley web importer. So what I have done is I have opened up sciencedirect.com, which is a publication repository which will show us all the papers of Elsevier publication. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to this extension again, and I'm going to click on Mendeley web importer. Can you see I'm clicking on this? It is not working. Is it working in your case, ma'am?
I'll try. I was seeing you actually. I'll do it again.
Oh.
Should I share my screen?
Are you able to do this? Yeah. First of all, is the extension added?
Yeah, the extension is already added.
Okay, ma'am. So maybe you can share your screen so that I can demonstrate it from your window.
Okay, just give me a minute. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now click on, extension. Click on Mendeley Web Importer.
Showing that the cursor is showing there.
Yes, sir, yeah. So maximize this window. Okay.
Still blank.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it is giving trouble. So yeah, this happens. So the idea is using Mendeley Web Importer. As Mayank sir has demonstrated, right? We can tick the research papers which we want to put in our library. That option gets activated. So when,
should we try just with 2024 or something like that?
yeah, maybe try it out. It was working well a while ago.
Very long time. Maybe
Yeah.
for review articles 182, right? Which are less and for web importer. Should I maximize right now?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, ma'am. Mine has started working, but on different website. So maybe I'll show that.
Okay.
If it is taking some time. Yeah. So the thing that I'm showing you will work in all the websites which host the research papers. Okay, but then I'm showing it to you for a particular website. Let's say Springer Open. So what I did, I'll just show you again. I've just opened up Springer Open. So what I did, I have opened up Springer Open. Springer Open host.
So we are not able
to
right now.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So can you see I have opened up Springer Open, again a website which hosts all the open access papers of Springer publication. So I'm clicking on Springer. Yeah, Springer Open. Maybe all of you can try this out. It is giving.
Are others able to see the screen? I am not able to yet see the screen. Vidya ma'am, Vinita ma'am.
No, we are not able to see the screen.
No, I'm not able to see.
Okay.
Not able to see? Okay. I'll ma'am. Okay, I'll do it again. Share. Okay. Are you able to see it now? Yes.
A double screen is coming, but yeah, it's not. It's there.
Great. Thank you. So Springer Open up Springer Open website or any. In fact, it should work with Elsevier. It should work with Science Direct. It should work with PubMed. It should work with every other site which hosts the research papers. Incidentally, while trial, this is working well. So I have just opened up this site. Yeah. So again, click on extensions. We have already added this extension Mendeley Web Importer. Maybe after sharing the screen, it is not working. Ma'am, can you try that out at your window?
Sir, just a minute.
It was working just a short while ago. Maybe others can try it out. What you need to do is, those who are not obviously sharing the screen, it will be easier for them. Open any website like this, Springer Open or ScienceDirect.com or IEEE or PubMed. Maybe I'm opening Springer Open. Click on Mendeley Web Importer. Yeah. Thank God. Can you see the screen? Mendeley sign in. Can you see this Mendeley sign in screen?
Not yet. Now I.
Yes, sir.
Great. So what we need to do is we need to sign in. Sign in with what? The account which we have used to register for our Mendeley desktop. So I am doing that because ultimately I want to connect this with this Mendeley desktop. Continue. I'll type my password. I hope it is not visible to you. And I'll say stay signed in. Okay. Great. So we have reached this. Okay. What I've done is I have signed in into my Mendeley desktop. Let me know if any one of you is able to get to this stage, or if you are not able to get to this stage, that's okay. But then I just want you to see that we can do this with every other research related repository or a website. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll go to search. I'll search for research papers.
So for me, it has not shown this window or login. It already suggests that I'm logged in.
Okay, great. So that's great for you, ma'am, because but then this Mendeley dialog box is available to you?
No.
Okay, so did you get this sign in option or something like that option?
Not yet.
Okay, so maybe you can, I don't know, maybe then you can sign out and then see if that is that option is available to you.
Fine.
But then for a time being, let us look for some research papers and see how those can be added. Okay, so I'm typing in a keyword. So can you see there are a lot of research papers available on this page? Okay, I'll again go to this extensions, Mendeley web importer. So because now I have signed in, it should directly give me the list of the research papers which are available on this page. So all the research papers which are available on this page will start getting populated in this dialog box. Can you see?
Yes.
Now what you need to do is just, let's say I want to select these two research papers and put it into my demo folder. Can you see this drop down?
Yes, sir.
So the beauty of Mendeley desktop is whatever you are doing in Mendeley desktop, same thing will be visible to you online as well. Now it didn't get connected. Now it will take its own time. All these things were the folder which were created earlier, so those are available. Those are lively available to me. But then the demo folder is currently still being. I suppose it is taking some time to get refreshed. Can you see?
Yes.
It is still not getting connected to the cloud. So once it gets connected to the cloud, this demo folder will also be visible to you in this drop down. Because it is taking its own time, because I have not many other folders which are getting connected to the cloud, it is taking some time. Now let's say this folder is something which is available in my Mendeley desktop as well. Can you see AMI folder? Let me show you. AMI folder, can you see AMI? One folder AMI is available here, or FMRF folder is available here, or ExxonMobil project folder is available here. So those folders you will be able to see here as well. Can you see ExxonMobil project, AMI, FMRA, all those folders which I have created there?
Yes.
Those are available here as well. So what I'll do is, let's say I want to include the two references I am showing you in drawing folder. So I'll choose a drawing folder and say add. So these two references will get added to which folder? Drawing folder. And can you see PDF reference, both of them have got added?
Yes.
So don't you find this interesting and useful? You need not have to go through each paper, upload it there, or upload the citation manually over there. You can simply use this web importer plugin or extension, Mendeley web importer. It will help you to include all the research papers of your field and area, and you can access it in your Mendeley repository or Mendeley desktop software. Okay, let me see if it is visible in my desktop version. I am not claiming anything because cloud will take its own route, or it will take its own time. But obviously there are so many papers here. Let me see which two papers I have added, so that when I am calling for references. So remember this name, Somen Beda. So these are the two, both the papers are having same authors. So let us try and see if we can include this in our citation in our Word file. Okay, now I will move on to the Word file now. Whatever was demonstrated, have you understood the gist of it?
Participants, please write yes or no so that we are aware of it.
just the gist of it. Obviously, you can go back to the video and see whatever things have been done. But I hope you have understood the gist of it. You have understood the strength of Mendeley. You have understood what all things we can do with Mendeley, so on and so forth. Now, lastly, yeah, I have taken a lot of time of yours. But lastly, how to include this in citation. So I'm going to a Word document. I'm writing a line. Sustainable Development Goals were declared by UNO. All right. Now, let's say I want to include a citation here. So I'll go to Insert Citation. It will ask me search by author, title, or year in my library. So what I'll do is, because this is a certain keyword associated term, and let's say if you know the research paper from which you are trying to cite, you can mention the research paper. But let's say I am trying to cite on the basis of a keyword. So I'll write sustainable. So can you see multiple papers relevant to this keyword is coming up? Let's say I choose the second word, the second research paper, and I'll say OK.
So this one
can you see a citation got?
So this
Yes, ma'am.
Library, right? The Mendeley library.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So अभी आपने जो download किया है, आपने जो किया रहेगा, only those papers will be visible in the Mendeley. So you can mention the name of that paper or the author. So let's say वो बेड़ा हमने जो कहा था, BERA, we'll try to see if that citation gets added. BERA. No, it didn't get added because maybe the cloud is taking some time. But in due course of time, it will get added. I have done this. Yeah. You can type the first name. You may type the keyword associated with that paper. Anything, right? Maybe I'm typing pharmacology. Can you see I have added this, right? William R. Martin bibtext file I had added. So I'm introducing that as a reference or as a citation. Okay. And obviously now the question arises how to change the citation style, because many of you would want a different citation style. So when you go to this particular section corresponding to Mendeley, you will find a style option, right? So click on this drop down. Click on this drop down. You will find some popular options available in front of you readily. Okay. So just to showcase how it works, I'll show it to you. Let's say I choose IEEE, which is popular in engineering. So can you see it got converted to a numeric format? If I choose Chicago, it got converted to author, surname, and year format. If I choose APA or AMA, American Medical Association, it got converted to this superscript format or MLA format, so on and so forth, right? Now, before I move on to how to add custom citation formats, let's say how to include the reference list. So what I'll do is I'll create this heading references, and below this, can you see insert bibliography option?
Yes.
Click on this, the bibliography will get added. Right? So it is doing all those things, or most of the things. I wouldn't say all those things, because I could see that in EndNote there is an option of underlining the citation if you are using a particular format, Harvard format. But then I need to figure it out if that option is available in Mendeley. But apart from that, I could see that all the other things which were talked about in that license version of EndNote is available freely for everyone's use in Mendeley, right? And obviously dynamic citation is also possible. Let's say if you have to add something before this. Okay, let's say if I say, power has gone, data analytics is being used in SDG attainment determination. So let's say if I type this line and I want to include a citation which corresponds to this, so I'll just go to this data or sustainable Let's say I'll start getting relevant research papers, big data analytics related research paper. So I have just included that. So can you see the reference list got auto populated with the reference which was inserted before the previous reference?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I think for today this should be more than enough. And yeah, the last thing, because people might be interested in knowing whether we can add more styles. So click on more styles. When you go to style, more styles option is available. So when you click on more styles, this particular dialog box will get opened up. So these are the installed styles, right? Harvard, IEEE, MLA, and all those styles are already installed. When I go to get more styles, I hope this window is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
When I go to get more styles, you can type in the style which you want to call for. Let's say I am typing, again, as Mayank sir stated, it also has all the 6,000 plus styles available in its repository. So you can choose whichever style you wish to use, which is readily available, and your citation will move accordingly or change accordingly. Let's say I don't have much knowledge about pharmacy journals, but then there is Acta Pharmaceutica. I suppose this would be a good journal. So I'm just clicking on this, and after that it will ask me for install. So what I'll do, I'll click on install. Can you see install option? Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll click on install. Now this will get installed. Acta Pharmaceutica. Let me see if it has come here. Can you see Acta Pharmaceutica has come here?
Yes.
Now I'll say use this style. Use this style because yeah. So I have selected this. I'll go to my Word document. So this style is nothing but Acta Pharmaceutica. Can you see this in the style box as well? Perfect. Right. So that's it from my side for today. Before we wrap up, yeah. So obviously, thank you to everyone. Before we wrap up, there is a last polling question, and I'll again share the link with you all. Yeah. So no, but then I suppose that yeah, that is not getting activated. So what I'll do is I'll drop the question in the chat itself. Yeah. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. So this is one last question from me, just like a feedback. And thank you everyone for paying attention, and thank you for the opportunity to the APTI forum and Payal ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. That's it from my side.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure that it is going to be very useful later. People who were not able to right now install, they were not able to, work along with you. However, because this presentation is going to be available on YouTube, you can refer it again and you can try once more. Most of them are saying that yes, they were able to do this, and they are thankful to you as well, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity.
So also request if anybody has any query with respect to installation or otherwise, please write in the chat box. I would ask Vinita ma'am to kindly take up the queries in case there are. By the time I will share the feedback link and the quiz link with the participants this session. There's a very important announcement that I would like to make. Those participants who have attended and submitted all the requirements for more than 3 or total 4 sessions will be getting the certificates. Yeah, I'm sharing the feedback and the quiz link very soon. Vinita ma'am, can you take over?
Ma'am, I think Vinita ma'am is not there
It's okay.
in the meeting.
I would like to repeat the announcement once again for all those participants who have completed more than 3 sessions and have submitted the quiz and feedback form well on time are get the certificates. It doesn't matter if you have attended it or via Zoom or any other team link. Only thing is that you must have attended and submitted the. Kindly find the feedback link.
And hello, Payal madam.
Yes.
I was in the exam because our last exam had gone, no? So I was not here. I had put the message on the group. Abhi bolo mujhe. There are no such questions.
There are no queries.
Yeah.
Just check feedback and quiz form. And we have already given the announcement related to the certification. Everyone is requested to kindly fill the feedback form. The link will be live and open till 7 p.m. The next we are going to share the quiz link. I have shared the quiz form and the feedback link once again. I would request everyone to kindly fill and submit the same by 7 p.m. today. I would request Vidya ma'am to kindly extend the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Payal ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It is indeed my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks as we conclude the fourth and the last day of our workshop on empowering academic research, a workshop series on referencing and research writing. This has been an inspiring and enriching experience, brimming with meaningful insights and practical guidance that we all can carry forward in our academic endeavors. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, mentor, Capacity Building Forum, APTI-MS, for gracing this occasion with his presence and insightful words. Sir, your words of wisdom has truly inspired us. Thank you for making this event memorable and insightful. On behalf of the Women's Forum and Capacity Building Forum, APTI-MS, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Rakesh Somani sir, President, APTI-MS, for his unwavering guidance and support in making this program a success. I would like to convey my deepest appreciation to our esteemed speakers and facilitators, Dr. Mayank Sharma and Dr. Praveen Kumar Loharkar sir, for their valuable time, expertise, and dedication. These sessions provided invaluable insight into effective reference management tools like EndNote and Mendeley, equipping participants with practical skills and hands-on experience. The speakers highlighted key functionalities, including importing references from multiple sources, generating bibliographies in various citation styles, and customizing references list to meet the specific requirements of journals. These invaluable insights will undoubtedly contribute to elevate the academic quality and efficiency of all of us. Thank you for making this session both informative and memorable. A big thank you goes to our organizing team, Dr. Payal Dande, convener, Dr. Vinita Khanvilkar and Mrs. Lavina Jain, coordinators, whose meticulous planning and tireless efforts have ensured the smooth execution of this workshop series. Your commitment to creating a platform for academic growth is truly commendable. I would also like to thank our office bearers, APTI-Maharashtra State, Dr. Swaroop Lahuti Sir, Vice President, Dr. Shirish Jain Sir, Vice President, Dr. Vivek Redasni Sir, Secretary, and all the executive members of APTI. I also wish to thank all the participants for their enthusiastic involvement and thought-provoking questions, which have added depth to the discussion and made this workshop a collaborative success. A sincere and warm thank you to Professor Harshal Kotwal, NMIMS Shirpur campus, for providing technical support to ensure the smooth conduct of the sessions. Lastly, let us carry the lessons and ideas shared throughout this FDP into our future research endeavors. Together, let us continue to strive for the highest standards of academic integrity and excellence in our research work. Thank you all for being an integral part of this journey. We hope this program has enriched your skills and inspired you to achieve greater heights in your academic pursuits. Wishing you all the very best for your future. I request all the participants to kindly switch on their cameras for a group photo.
And I would request Praveen sir to kindly stop sharing so that we can have the gallery view. I request Praveen Loharkar.
I have stopped sharing, I suppose.
Now it is.
Yeah. I would request everyone to kindly switch on their camera for the photograph.
No, ma'am, there is power failure at this end. Perhaps that is switch on. So that UPS is supporting the system to work, but the camera is not working. This is a special thing that I got to know today. Yeah. So.
Praveen sir, whatever doubts we will have, we will definitely come back to you. Okay.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining and watch the video later. If you have any queries, we will try to give contact details of both the speakers so that you can contact them. Congratulations to all those who have got the who have completed all the sessions successfully.
All the participants are requested to please switch on your video so we can have a group photo and then we can disperse.
Yeah. And I would like to let Prerna Vishnu tell that feedback form is working well. We have already response.
Yes.
I hope this was useful for all of you. You can share your feedback later with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Would like to sign off now. It's done. Vinita ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you once again.
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
All the participants. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Their feedback, they can, or if they want to give some suggestions for the next session, they are most welcome. As rightly being said about the Maha-APTI, we are going to soon
Praveen Kumar.
Yeah. In the group. So
sir is able to see
the
switch on the camera.
Power is back, so the camera is on.
Yeah, so we would like to take some more screenshots with you now.
Yes.
I'm allowing mic for everyone so that you can share any of your concerns. If anyone wants to share any feedback or suggestion, you can now open their mic and talk.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. This is Dr. Raju Wadekar from Sri Vilepale Kelwani Mandal Institute of Pharmacy, Dhule. This FDP workshop is really torchbearer for all of us. A special thanks to Vandana Patral madam for giving us in-depth information regarding the grants, funding, opportunities available for all of us, because it is a need of hour now for all of us. But yes, at the same time, we need a proper guidance. And really, I'm very much thankful to the Women Forum and congratulate the Women Forum, APTI. They have taken this initiative, and the eminent speakers, we are able to hear them, the experiences, even for while how to write up a manuscript, that reference styling and everything. Because now we are 40 plus, so the technology is growing fast, and we have to cope up with it. So, and really it is need of time, need of hour, that we should also hassle up all these technologies, AI and all. And really, was really good learning for all of us. So thank you, madam. Thank you, all of you, for organizing such a great FDP workshop. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Wadekar, sir. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your feedback.
Related to webinar links, all the webinars are available on YouTube. Just go to APTI MS Women Forum YouTube channel and you will be able to see all the 4 workshops available over there. Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to share their feedback or suggestions? Anuradha ma'am, you don't have to go for the link. I'll share the link in the WhatsApp group. I will share all the links of YouTube on the WhatsApp group.
Yes.
Thank you, Morini ma'am. The certification process will take a little time, as we have to find all the responses for the feedback for all sessions. So kindly bear with us. We will be responding to you via WhatsApp. We'll keep you informed through WhatsApp.
Yes, Anuradha madam, we are planning, because we have decided that we will always have, and maybe if it is not a series, maybe 1 or 1.5 hour lectures, but we will definitely, now since we have all your contacts, we will definitely do the needful.
And in fact, if anybody wants these sessions again to be there in so try to have that back again. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. And special thanks to Mayank Sharma sir and Praveen sir for taking.
Yes.
For giving such.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And having
thank you, ma'am.
some experience along with it. So we were really eager to learn both the tools today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Should I?
Yeah.
The meeting? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good day. Bye.